Yo, it's the Anything Goes podcast. It's your boy Sean Peoples. I'm here with the AGP fam, the AGP crew. We're here again
What's
for
up?
another night. As you can see, Lola in here. She down there in that country or that different planet called Florida. They are under attack by Hurricane Nicole, but she says she's doing all right. So hopefully she'll be able to jump on later on tonight with us. We'll see how our internet work if she ain't got blown away the rest of the night.
Yeah.
We got a lot to talk about today, guys. Y'all ready to get this conversation crackling?
Yeah,
Ready?
let's do it.
Let's get it.
All right. Yep, we here again. So, Cherie, what's going on with you?
Hola familia.
¿Cómo está?
Bien, y ustedes? Excited to be here. It's Thursday. That means it's about to be the weekend. I like this topic very much, boss man. I like this topic very much. So I'm excited to get into the topic.
Yeah, man. Well, I think we're
Mhm.
truly needed, especially in our communities right now. 'Cause I realize that we're very, very, very misguided in
Mhm.
how we think. I mean, I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like I'm very stupid for my rational way of thinking. But we'll discuss that in a few.
Yes.
Sharp Mizzle, what's going on with you?
Yes. Living and loving life. It's Thursday, and like Cherie said, you know what? Tomorrow's Friday, and so everybody's happy for the weekend, right?
Back.
Only thing is, we go to work on Monday to be happy for the weekend to do it all over again. Is that definition of insanity? Because we're doing the same thing over and over again, thinking something is going to change, and it's not.
Possibly. Could be.
Yeah,
Uh,
we got to live. We got to be active. You know what I'm saying? We got to do what we got to do.
live in a country that seems pretty insane to me, but we'll discuss that a little bit later also.
And that's a whole nother story.
Mm.
Yeah, good topic tonight for sure. I know a lot about these people out here and these daddies. I know a lot about them. So
So let's. I'm gonna start praying right now. Right
Woo,
now.
I know a lot about them. We're gonna get to it. I know a lot about them.
We're gonna get to it. Mr.
Woo!
What's going
Yes,
on
we
with you, my
are.
brother?
Yo, I'm here, chilling, man. Like you said, Lola, in another planet, man. That weather down there is crazy.
Yeah.
I was watching on the news and I see the earth is washing away everything, man. So it's crazy. But yeah, man, I'm here, like you said, looking forward for the weekend. Uh, you know, it's gonna be good for us. That's the last day of good weather, for us. Right after that, it's starting to get back cold. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy that this weekend as much as possible.
Enjoy.
Come on, weatherman.
Definitely. We gotta enjoy what it's giving us. Like I
Mhm.
told you today, Mother Nature said the jig is up. The
Here
jig
I
is
come. Here
up.
I come.
Cut them,
Hey,
cut them
now you
heat
guys know this
on.
weekend, weatherman better
Yeah.
be on because people want to go see Wakanda forever. So the
Listen,
weatherman
man,
better be right.
Look,
the weekend is good.
rain,
The
storm,
weatherman better be
shine,
right.
whatever. I'm going to be there because it's Wakanda
Them
forever.
to
I
come
don't know
rain
how
our
they gonna
shine. Rain
choose.
Shuri, come rain our shine, ya reach.
How they gonna choose for a fall winter time to show an African movie? Get these.
Hey, at
Guys
five
out there
o'clock
got
it's
strike.
dark.
They
They
be
they
wild. They
trolling us.
could have put
They
it off.
trolling us.
They might as well put it off till spring next year.
They trolling us, man.
Man,
There's
they
gonna be a
trying
winter wonderland in Wakanda.
Wakanda or Wakanda. Wakanda.
Woo.
5 o'clock is dark outside. Depressing
Bruh,
weather, man.
yo, it's the most depressing thing. I was telling Razor the other day that I read this article that a lot of people don't realize that they have linked scientists have linked how the weather changed to how people get depressed. Like whenever it's starting to get cold,
Yeah, more
you
people get
realize
depressed in
your
wintertime.
body
Yeah.
start having a little
Oh yeah.
sensation. You start feeling down. That's a direct link to the changes of weather. Changes. I think they say it's like a high percentage of people, like
Yeah,
75% of people in
Oh
the world.
wow.
It
But
changes your whole
your
being,
whole
put
mood.
but,
people into somewhat type of depressive state of form.
but one
I'm
thing though, man.
definitely one of those people.
Yeah. I mean, I was over in Canada, way up north, where it's 40 below.
Mm.
The people they drunk a lot, and I might admit I might have partaken in on a few with them just because I was there. But it would get dark at like 2:30 in the afternoon,
Mm.
and then it's like, how do you live with that all winter long? And then when it was like June time frame, it was light to like all the time. Like I'm up like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm looking outside. It's like not even dusk. It's still bright outside, like 2 in the morning. I'm like,
Just
I gotta
like,
go. I gotta go to work at like 7. And,
isn't
and
it
I'm looking.
Alaska? That Alaska have
Alaska,
like
like,
a
yeah, Alaska.
period of time that they're dark.
It's
They
the
go
same.
dark like
It's the
for
exact
months.
same thing. It's the exact same thing. I
Alaska.
did get to see Northern Lights though.
The light,
It was beautiful. But man, just
Hey,
being in the
listen,
afternoon.
40 below, I don't want to be in anybody's weather
Me
right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
neither.
yeah. It's a different lifestyle. Yeah, it's really different.
Look, I don't
Really
even
different.
like 60. Okay, so
Yeah, and listen, man, and it was like torture. I didn't get to do only 2 weeks. I did like 44 days over there,
mm,
but not all at once though. It was like 11 days at a time, but it
mm-mm.
was way too much,
I don't
way
like.
too much.
That sounds like punishment.
Yes,
Had a good time, but I wouldn't
Nah,
volunteer for it. Put it like that.
I don't like
Had a
that.
good time, wouldn't volunteer for it.
I don't care what they
Hey,
got going
hey,
on.
I was
40
doing,
below.
I was, I was doing stuff brothers don't normally do. I was out there on the dog sled
Yo,
across
Oh,
the ice,
I did stuff when I was
across the
in
lake.
Alaska. I was in Alaska. I did stuff that brothers do to try to stay out of the cold.
exactly. Stay
Yo,
warm.
I was
hey, it was
complaining about how it's cold. I remember my first guy telling me, it's Alaska. What do you think it's gonna be? Not cold. Duh.
yo. I'm telling you, I mean, it's like
Mm,
2 in the morning. We're on these celebrity dogs dragging us across the lake. Yeah,
can't do
it
it.
was a good time. It was a good time, but I wouldn't plan it from here
Just
to
like
just go do it.
the show that I be watching, Below Zero, the
Oh
people
yeah,
that live in like them Iceland, wherever they
Uh,
Alaska, but it's somewhere like it be freezing cold every day, and they get up and have to hunt. And the, I wouldn't have made. I was like, look, I'm not gonna make it.
yeah. Hey, so that's where the ice road truckers are from. Where I was, that's their neighborhood. Like
Mm,
the lady up there I was working with, her daughter went to school on the ice road trucker dudes. It's
mm.
crazy. It's
I
insane.
wouldn't make it. Every day you have to get up, you gotta give meat, and then you have to get wood, and then you gotta get fish. You gotta prepare for the winter come, and then you gotta get up and do it all over again. The same. I'm like, so we don't have enough meat for a couple of months. Why we gotta get up again and get more meat? Like they do it every day. And
Yo, I'll be like, we go meatless, y'all. Whatever we have in here is what we working with.
yes, but every day the mom, the dad, the
Uh,
kids,
uh,
everything. But
I'm not
I
going
guess
for no meat.
because you're born there, that's what you're.
That's what you used to,
But
yeah. I mean,
like
Yeah,
a regular, like me going to the live, mm-mm.
I still owe my parents one for bringing me to America in cold.
yeah. Somebody asked me that the other day. I was like,
Yeah, I
it's
feel
too
them. I
cold
feel
up
them.
here.
I,
I came on the cold day too. I came like in like January. It was the
I'm
freezing.
nursing homes for both of them. That's what
Anything below 60 is unacceptable.
I mean. They have good old Florida they could have brought me to.
see, why couldn't they just pick somewhere warm to start and break somebody in slowly?
I mean, good old
Or,
Florida they could have brought me to. But
or
no,
bring me in the summertime.
no.
That worked too.
Nope.
But I swear to y'all, I walked out the airport. It was in November. I walked back in.
I cried. So
I turned
I
around.
literally
I walked
cried.
back in.
Britt, what's going on?
Hi, Britt.
Great,
I
great.
cried. I cried. I literally cried tears.
I cried like a
This,
Hey,
this,
hey,
this
I
is this
was
is
too
punishment.
shocked. I was too shocked to cry.
I was telling
I
the
was
story. You look outside the window and you see the sun beaming. So you think it's hot. It's your first time. You don't know nothing about
Fool's errand. No.
man. When that door open, boy.
Hey,
Hey,
and listen.
listen, there's no way outside should feel like the inside of my freezer.
Yeah,
Hey, you heard about the hawk right in Chicago? The hawk is real. I'm telling the hawk is
Listen.
real. That is a true statement. The hawk is real.
Yes, it is.
Woo!
'Cause Camden, New Jersey
Oh yeah.
is no joke. That's when I learned about Timberlands and North Face jackets and things like that. Cause Jesus,
I got a pro tip for you guys. I used to think gloves were the best thing. Mittens are the best thing.
no, mittens are.
Mittens are the best thing. Gloves are not the best thing. Mittens are.
I got a better tip for all y'all. Stay on the island where we come from.
Yeah, hindsight. If I had a choice. Hindsight. If I had a choice.
Yeah.
If I was depending on somebody else for my meals,
I never asked to come here. Hey, not one time.
If my meals didn't come from an adult,
I never asked to come here. Not one time.
Not once.
I had no idea.
Some would say, "Why don't you leave now? I've been here so long."
Hey, you know something. Hey, anybody said that? Don't come with that to me. Don't come talk to me with that.
I mean,
don't bring that to me.
So long. Where I'm gonna go now?
Exactly. What I'm doing? I'll go visit Panama, but I ain't staying because I'm a little crazy.
Yeah.
I'll be looking for all the comforts.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
When I go to Jamaica, after about a week, I'm sick of Jamaica.
Hey, I did a week. That was plenty of time. I was ready.
Because you're used to everything. You used to everything in the palm of your hands here.
At your fingertips, right?
And you don't have to worry about having to ask anybody to help you do anything, or anybody have to chauffeur you around, or anybody have to go out of their way to.
Hey, it's an Uber right here, button press away. You know
Uber right there.
If you don't have money there, you won't be doing nothing.
That's for sure.
Only thing I will say though, if you have a driver though, it's a little different. I mean, still want to come home. Still to my comfort, but
with the driver, still, it's like you at the behold of someone else.
It ain't the same. It ain't the same. It's not the same.
You move.
Well,
it makes it bearable. It makes it bearable.
Even as an adult now, when you think about it, even if you live with somebody, whether it's your significant other, parents, sibling. Sometimes you feel like getting up out of the house. You don't want to tell nobody where you're going.
Yeah, in that case, you can't call the driver and say, hey, come pick me up.
It ain't about to be like, hey, I'm about to go down to the gas station and put some air in the tire. Nah, I'm a roll. I ain't going to tell nobody every move I make. I don't feel like a child. But,
you just get up, get dressed, step out.
If you want to get up at 2 a.m. and bounce, you just bounce.
Yeah, you don't got it.
I gotta go.
Like
you get up and go downstairs, sit in your garage. Somebody asks, "Why are you sitting in the garage?" Because I feel like it.
Whoa.
Like I can't, because if I go, my mom gonna be like, "We can just catch the bus." What?
I don't mind taking the bus. That's one thing I've never broke tradition when it comes to.
I was like, let's take the train better. The train.
I enjoy, for me, I enjoy the simplest things in life. You know what I mean? I like the stuff that, growing up in Jamaica when I didn't have a lot, I would say that was the happiest times of my life. I can't remember a time I was happier.
That's a lot of things. I rode the bus a lot longer. These days, I would rather just walk. Walk 10 miles.
I do enough of that.
I'd rather just walk. That's simple to me. I like walking. I enjoy walking.
I do enough of that. Dreo, what's going on with you, brother?
Hi,
Dre.
Yo, people.
So what y'all think about this election and thing that just passed by, man? We're going to talk about everybody out there that's on the live. Please go ahead and hit a like, share out on your social media platform for us. We're going to get to the Black Dads.
I know you have more than one friend. Please.
Conversation. We just want to tap on a little bit of stuff that's going around the place first before we get into that. We get in depth into the conversation. So election passed. It was supposed to be a shellacking, red wave. I'm still kind of disappointed with all of the stuff that happens.
Definitely.
That we see happen. That people still went out there and encouraged this nonsense that's been going around. In
you mean and voted for the Efri?
Yeah, I'm still a lot disappointed.
And let's be clear, I'm tired of hearing people say they don't support that stuff, but they go out and vote for it. I'm tired of hearing that.
Exactly.
If that's you, that's you. If you voted for that kind of madness, claim it, own it. Don't come tell people that, well, I don't support all the bad behavior and the election denial and everything else, but you vote for them, so you support that implicitly. You support it.
Definitely.
So if you support it, stand on that. But don't sit up there and tell me when there's millions of you doing it that America is not like that. No, America is like that.
Definitely.
This ain't America. No, it is America. Straight up.
This is the embodiment of America.
Yeah, this is America. All the racist stuff. All
Florida
the stuff y'all
showed
doing
it. Florida
is
showed it. Florida showed
Florida,
it.
I wasn't even shocked that happened.
No.
I probably would have had a heart attack if it went different.
No.
Not to even mention that Chris. It was a horrible candidate for the Democrats.
That's
anyway,
true.
he had no pizzazz, no nothing.
Listen, I don't care if you send the best candidate to Florida. Florida is by definition what it is.
But I'm just saying, by far, the guy was.
It's a flawed candidate. Yeah, it's a flawed candidate. Yeah.
The only two, you know what? The only two good candidates the Democrats have, and they let Republicans talk them into saying that they shouldn't run these guys. Gavin Newsom and Beto O'Rourke is the only two guys that I see have some type of pizzazz,
because they got that swag, because they are willing. They're willing to fight. They're willing to get up and get in it with them. They're willing to get in with it. Yeah, I mean,
after all that stuff that happened in Texas, they still vote. Even Uvalde County, that he disappointed so bad. He won that county by a landslide.
I'm looking.
But you know what? Like you say, sometimes people don't vote what's in their best interest, and clearly you could see. So
they in this team mentality thing, like I got to vote for my team regardless of what my team. Even if my team is trash, I got to vote for them. No, that's no.
It was like I was texting y'all because I was watching it. I'm like, this, we are in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, I ain't even
the Twilight. First of all, what qualifications does Dr. Oz have?
Talking about magic weight loss pills. That's the qualification you got. Magic weight loss pills.
That sell weight loss pill that doesn't have no scientific fact of. In fact, nothing
a medical doctor, no less.
Yeah. Nothing that you see on the market have any scientific fact that it works for you to lose. Yeah. All you women that drinking teas and all that stuff, you're getting tricked out your money.
It does not work.
They're called dietary supplements.
Yep. All you're doing is poo-pooing out the crap that you eat every day.
And then you starving
yourself. You don't have to buy tea to do that.
All you gotta do is get some wheat or something.
Yeah.
Get some fiber in your diet.
Eat a lot of fruit.
Get some fiber. There you go. Eat a lot of fruit. Get some fiber in your diet.
They got this thing. What they call it again? The white fiber. It's a thing that
You know, Metamucil?
No, man. That you take to use the bathroom. They give it to mostly kids because they like it's natural and it won't trick your body. You know, because they say if you take too many laxative, your body stop operating properly. But they said this one won't do that. I forgot what it's called though. But all you gotta do is go buy that. They sell it in Walmart for like $10.
Strawberry fruits.
You get a whole bottle of it about this big. You
matter of fact, they got flavor. They got flavors too, man. They got flavors. They got cherry. They got cherry flavor. They got orange flavor, lemon.
All month.
Hey, when you drink a bottle of that, that's what you get.
Let it out.
What is it called? I need to find. I think I know what it is.
There you go.
Miralax.
Miralax.
That's
but it's crazy because sometimes Miralax don't help a lot of. Like it depends because
you gotta take more and more because here with Miralax, you gotta drink a lot of water, and sometimes Miralax don't force you to do it. It just loosen your stool, so you actually have to go sit on the toilet and try to do it. A lot of people.
I'm gonna give away some. Hey, Miralax, that's the one they give you when you gotta get a colonoscopy.
Yeah,
you gotta drink Gatorade. You gotta drink a lot of that.
Yeah, they give you all the strong form of that though. There's everything out of you.
It's gonna let everything out.
I didn't know whatever. Yeah, you buy a couple bottles of those. Mix it with Gatorade. They give you some pills though to go with it. And that thing, boy, woo, when you're done, you like an empty tank, boy, when you're done. You're like an empty tank when you're done.
You done cleared 5 pounds.
Hey, listen, man. If you're trying to make weight for wrestling or something, you'll make weight. You try to get them skinny jeans, you'll get them skinny jeans.
I was disappointed in a lot of different states because
I was disappointed in us as not as black people, but just as people in general.
Exactly.
How
Not
you? I
not
mean,
racial. People all across the board. People.
yeah.
Like they said, they didn't. They said there wasn't this red wave, but I was still
Bro, how was Georgia
disappointed. It
close?
should.
Somebody tell me, how was Georgia close?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
Really?
Herschel retarded Walker.
How
I
you
mean, that's being
close with?
generous.
How you
That's
close?
being
You know,
generous.
you know what bothers me the most about that whole thing? Y'all follow me with this. Now, Herschel Walker, the guy that had cheated on his wife, tried to abort his babies, got a bunch of outside kids that he don't take care of. He's the stereotypical stereotype of what they consider what black
A
men
black
do.
man to be.
Now, Reverend Warnock is an actual preacher that preaches in church, devoted most of his adult life to being a Christian and to being a preacher. And they tell you that Herschel Walker is the Christians voted for Herschel Walker. Now, tell me how that makes sense.
Yeah, it don't make
Make
sense.
it make sense. Make
It,
it make
You know what I
sense.
did though? And I should have sent it to y'all. I saw this. There's this white pastor that I saw, and he was on CNN, and he was lashing out against Trump and about the COVID and all. He did all this thing,
I
cost
think
people
I
their
know. I
life and
think I
everything.
saw that.
Yeah, and they fired him from the church, and they was
Hmm.
asking him like, if he felt like he should have did anything different. He was like, no. He's like, like Bible said, I'm supposed to tell y'all the truth, and the truth
yeah,
Yeah,
is he's saying like Christians wouldn't vote for that guy. If you were a real Christian, you wouldn't vote for
you
these.
want to vote for yeah.
that's true. That's
He's
true.
like, I'm not a political person, but he's like, it's just common. He's like, he's like, just the
That
commonality of the
makes
church.
sense.
If you believe in
But
this, you wouldn't be going here.
a lot of people use Christianity to push their agenda.
Religion is
And
one of the most dangerous. How many times I say that, man? Religion is the most
Religion's being
dangerous thing
abused,
in the
man.
world.
Yeah, religion is being abused. I mean, I don't know if y'all see the one guy that documentary where he's in the place. He's in he's saying everybody come to his church during COVID because he's down.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Well,
that thing on
he
Peacock.
called a lot of people their life.
Yeah, he got thing on Peacock. Giving people some the bleach substance. He was giving it. Somebody giving it away. One guy's in jail for it, but this guy's actually still giving it away. He can't sell it because one guy is in jail for selling it, but he's giving it away, and he's drinking it. I'm like, yo, are you
The one
serious?
thing I was watching also the Louisiana runnings, and it's this guy Gary Chambers that was running, and I've heard a lot of good things how he run. And I'm like, y'all want change. Y'all, everybody keeps saying they want change, and y'all don't show up for the man. Only
I
16.1%. And like, I
I
don't.
knew he wasn't gonna win because he made too much sense. He's
Yeah.
Which candidate?
oh he made
Gary Chambers.
Gary Chambers, the
Mhm.
black dude that he been on the Breakfast Club, he been on Hot
Oh.
97. He do like
Yeah.
he's like politically famous, chubby fat black dude.
Listen, man. When
He makes too much sense with the stuff that he
when you
talks
make
about.
sense,
It
folks,
They don't like it when you.
they want the ridiculous these days. They want the stuff
Yeah.
that's just outlandish. That's not real. That's not true. That's not based in any facts or any science or anything. They just
I
want
want you to Herschel Walker.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I look at it as is, I look at these candidates, and if you try to do the right thing or you walk that line of doing the right thing, it's like it works against you. And you look at the ones that does all these nonsense and conspiracy theorists and all these stuff that they believe in, and it seems like they're the one that's winning or
we got a jacked up country, bro. I'm telling
Yeah,
y'all, we got a
it-
jacked up
do.
country. When
Because
you can have when you
look
have
at
the half
how-
and half stuff, it's jacked.
Look at how hard Stacey Abrams been working, been doing things. Even after she lost the first time, she was still doing. And she
she
loses
should have
again.
she should have
She
done
should have
more.
been one.
Listen, that's just Georgia. The majority of Georgians don't really like black people like
Yeah,
that.
the majority.
They're not gonna vote.
is
They're
like,
not gonna vote.
They
Yeah.
talk like this,
Okay.
boy. Don't make
Listen.
me catch you out here in the
Hey,
dark.
they didn't vote for Obama. Okay, they're not gonna vote for
Yeah.
Stacey.
They have
They're not gonna do it.
They have a
It's not gonna
county
do it.
in Georgia that hang black people on their menu at a restaurant. remember that the white TikTok girl?
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
They had the N-word sandwich and all. I'd be like, yo, bro,
That's crazy.
Yeah, I went to a spot. I went to a spot out there.
somebody just
Got
need to
breakfast
close
one
that
morning.
whole place down.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah, that's it.
those
That's
people,
it.
hey,
Everything from
Yeah,
everything in that place
just
and more.
light it a fire, burn it down to the ground, ashes to ashes.
hey, look, I'm telling you guys, there's a place out in Illinois. They had a spot that was selling this chicken called Chicken George. That was their best chicken on the menu.
Chicken George.
Now, granted, it might have been good, but Lord have mercy, what they thinking? And they got an ice cream shop called Whitey's.
Lucky they have one called N-words.
They might as well have. They might as well have.
Oh my God.
I mean, they had a place called ice cream shop called Whitey's. I was at the hotel, man. And somebody, I was talking to one of the other people that were traveling. It was like,
Can you want to go to Whitey's? You want to go to Whitey's?
I'm
You
like,
want to
no.
go to Whitey's?
I'm like, probably not. I'm gonna avoid that one.
Be like, what? Whitey's?
But listen, guys.
Tonight.
Yeah, but listen, guys. Seriously,
This
though.
whole country
This-
is a joke.
I mean,
we are not. We are in the matrix.
No. I mean, we are really, because
No,
when
sure.
people can look in the face and say, "Well, I'm gonna vote for this guy because his policies." No, you can't support him because he's unfit. He shouldn't be there. He doesn't have the country's best interest in mind. He shouldn't be there. A lot of them shouldn't be there. That Taylor Green chick. What is she? What is she doing?
Yeah, that Barbary, whatever that Barbary Boobery or whatever that clown.
Bowberry. Yeah. What is?
Doucheberry. Whatever.
First of all, Huckleberry is a governor now.
Oh, that dude. Hey, don't get me
He
started,
is
man.
a governor from what
Don't get me
she was?
started.
Arkansas.
Spoiled milk. I didn't even realize that spoiled milk was even running for governor.
I had no idea
neither
either.
until
I think I remember hearing about it, but it fell
I
off the
was
radar.
watching
guy.
what you call it, and I saw Huckleberry takes over. I think it was Arkansas.
I want to thank everybody for supporting. I'm like,
I said, what?
I saw that too.
I said she was running for. I
And
said we are living in the matrix.
But you know, these people get rewarded for bad behavior, and that's how I see it. It's not going to change, you know.
the change would have came if the people that went out and reprimanded these people properly.
Yeah,
they would have stopped doing this nonsense.
If everyone of them would have lost, that would have been the change.
Changed their whole appeal.
If it would have been 435 in Congress to zero, that would have been changed.
Yeah,
super majority.
Exactly. 100 senators, that would have been changed. Come on, man.
And that's the thing that even though they said, oh, it wasn't quite a red wave or whatever wave,
and listen,
it still was enough to say, hey, to continue their bad behavior, because it's not enough to tell them you need to stop.
But I want to be clear about something though, and I'm not saying everything the Democrats do or everything the other side do is right. That's not what I'm saying.
Definitely not at all.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying these other people are dirt bags. 99.9% of them are dirt bags. The other 0.1% that goes along with it, show me your friends and I kind of show you who, whatever.
The problem with what I see with the Democrats, if they make one slip up, the Republicans capitalize on it, and it's like they get punished.
The Republicans they don't even campaign though. They don't even really come with issues. They just come up with these memes and these bumper stickers, and that's it. Crimes and immigration. That's it. We want crime and immigration. That's it.
Realize
and inflation, whatever.
They realize people dumb.
Unfortunately.
Remember last year, this dude told us that if we vote for him, he's gonna give us a platinum plan. Y'all remember that, right?
Yeah.
Then they asked him, "What's the platinum plan?" He ain't gonna tell black people till they vote for him.
They vote for him. You don't know what it is.
That's how stupid. If I ever seen one. That's how common if I ever seen it.
And you got people believing it. Hey, you gonna give us the platinum plan?
Sarah Huckabee, her father was Arkansas governor.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, so it's a family to you just passed it down.
I'm trying to be polite here. I have some stuff.
But they just might as well just
like that. that type of stuff never gonna end unless the government need to rewrite rules of how politicians need to operate, what the criteria is what a politician need to have, and these dudes that's in Congress and Senate, they need to have limitations of how long they can sit
Thank
there.
you. You
Because
can't do
a
more than 2 terms.
90-year-old,
No more than 2 terms. That's
90-year-old
it.
douchebag shouldn't be making laws for me because he been
Yeah.
making laws since Jim Crow era, and he's still
Yeah.
making laws for me
He's
now.
still
How is
making
that
So,
law.
so a guy with that mindset, how does he have your best interest in mind?
Yeah.
exactly?
Exactly.
How does he care about diversity and where you're coming from? And
I mean,
to that end, they're trying to get rid of diversity and everything.
he been making laws from Jim Crow era. What
Yeah.
what he thinking? What he suddenly changed?
No, he didn't change.
He's Jim Crowing it up.
Yeah,
He's
he didn't
stinking
change
it
it.
up in there.
No, he didn't
but
change. He's just in there still giving his input. That's why some of the laws are so screwed up still because of
Yeah.
folks like that still in there.
and you
Someone
see,
look like they're about to drop down in any minute.
But good news, guys. About 30 years or so, half of the country will be brown. So
Good news is
keep making them, folks.
good news is some of those 80-year-olds, I can't see them living more than 10 more years.
That might be a bit of good news.
Yeah.
or yeah.
I mean, either somebody calling, I don't know if it's hell calling or him calling, but someone calling. Show up.
You know, it made me question life a lot. You got people that, good people that die young, good people that you see get like cancer. And
Man, none of that means nothing, man. Nothing of that means nothing.
yeah, and then you see these evils, these devils just do whatever they want to do, hurt people constantly.
The evil that men do, and these folks, and they still
still around, just thriving.
And they still thriving, right? I mean, even doing way better.
Generation rich, their kids gonna be rich, their grandkids gonna be rich. They, it's just passing
it down from generation to generation.
Poor such and such, just dead and gone.
Good people with good morals, working hard, can't get a break to save their life.
That's why I don't believe in doing the right thing.
I guess honesty may not be the best policy. That's what is that what they're teaching us?
Hey, how long
I thought it was the best policy.
Yeah, they've been telling me that for a while.
Yeah,
but you see, but I mean, you look at it, and you look at all these people that's getting ahead is the one that are doing some of the most evilest things in the world.
What, the criminals?
Yeah, they're the one that's getting away with it. They get to make bad decisions, do everything from politician, everything, and they get rewarded for it. They get to stay in office for 3, 4, 5.
But you know
6
something, though, guys.
times.
They make the laws, so they make the laws for themselves and their friends with a lot of money, because these elections are being bought, believe it or not. Believe it or not, because we don't know where all the money is going. Why are you spending $200 million on campaigns? Why they spend $16 billion on this whole campaign season? Why? $16 billion.
Yeah, why is there no regulations on it?
Well, Citizens United screwed that up for us. So you can talk to the Supreme Court about that.
And why dude get to trick his supporters into giving him $5 a month?
Trick his constituents into keep donating every month.
Yep. It's just
we are in the matrix.
Oh,
because in no way Herschel
Walker.
Hershey.
He's probably one of the he's probably the worst of them all.
Oh,
there's worse than him. But
he's worse than him, but he's right there with them.
Uncle Ruck is in the Supreme Court.
He's the prototype for embarrassing black people.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Go up there, that's how they fit. That's to them. That's how we all operate.
But they're getting back at us by all voting for him, though. So that's how they're getting back at us.
They laughing with him. They laughing at you.
They're laughing at him, yeah.
And they get to go and say, because they know he's going to be like, "Yes, master. What you want?"
Listen, like
you heard what he said the other night? I'm Ricky Bobby.
That ain't nothing to brag about. Are you dumb? Really?
But he is, though. So you forgot, Sherman. He is dumb.
Jizzle.
Come on, man. Listen.
He is dumb.
They're taking this guy. Let's say vote for him and he win. God forbid. Heaven help us. They're gonna sit him in a corner and say, "You sit right there and don't say nothing." They're gonna get a bunch of people to work for him, that know all the rules and
That's
laws
it.
and give him
That's
say
it.
here, sign this. Don't go out and read nothing. Just sign this.
Yeah.
That's all they're gonna do.
And
He's
and
Or
gonna
and,
be in
say
and,
there.
this.
and if something ever goes wrong, he's gonna be the fall guy.
Of course, they're gonna
Of
hang around. They're gonna hang
course.
around his neck. No pun intended.
I don't think he's gonna be a fall guy. I think he's gonna be more of the. I think we already know that he's there, so it ain't a fall because he already fell.
Yeah.
Yeah, true that.
You
True
know,
that.
there's no falling for him. I think that's the for us. That's the lowest we can get as a candidate. I would never
Yeah.
think I would see somebody worse than Tim Scott.
That is true.
It pains me.
Competition stiff.
Pains me to
Yes.
say that Tim Scott is
Oh
the
my
number one.
goodness.
Don't you ever use the B word with him.
You know?
He's not better. He's just different.
Yes.
He's just different.
Who would have ever thought
He's not as much an idiot.
somebody worse than him?
Damn. That's
Mm.
crazy.
These folks, man.
I've been watching the news lately, looking at social media, guys.
I've been kind of backing off of that stuff, man.
Yeah, I definitely I've
Yeah.
definitely with took myself a lot off of social media, at least about 95% off of
Yeah.
social media. What I've been realizing is the lack of I would say somebody to look up to. Father figure, mentor. I think in our community, it's a slim
No, listen.
out there.
Listen, bro. You smart. You don't need them to look up to, bro. Straight up, seriously. You have no sense. You look up to. All they gonna do is lead you astray.
No, I'm talking about for our young kids.
Yeah.
They
don't have enough. They don't have enough.
Role models.
Hey, we gotta work what we have, man. Some of these guys
too busy
we
looking.
gotta work what we have.
They're looking up to the hood celebrities and looking up guys on social media.
They're looking at clickbait right now.
Yeah, they're thinking that this is how. Like I'm watching, like, and I don't even want anybody to take this out of context, but I'm watching, a clip on social media, and I see Erica Mena, Safari's baby mom, went on a tantrum. And she got to take care of the kids by herself. All the financial responsibility is hers. And come to find out, he's going to be paying her $4,000 a month in child support. Now, I don't know, I mean, how rich she is. But if you're getting $4,000 a month, I don't think that's all that, you take.
It's not all doom and gloom. It's people out there have way less than that have to do it and make it work every day. Come on. People are making it work. And it's a struggle for them, but people out there having to do it, having to work with it, and she's complaining.
Lola B.
I guess because of the lifestyle they live. That's what.
Yeah, listen, that's all
it should
front,
be
man.
more
That's
because
all
of the
front.
lifestyle.
That's all front. I don't even pay attention to that stuff. That's all front. A lot of these people, it's all front. They're not that liquid. They're not that liquid. A lot of it is all credit that they're struggling.
Yeah, because if the dad if he's giving 4, you should be able to come up with your 4.
Yeah,
they should be living
right
great.
There.
Yeah,
that's 8 like Chingy right there.
Right there, right like when you that right there.
Yeah,
because that she was on the I saw that episode too, and I'm like, well, honey, you not broke. You're not. I mean, you're not like a big millionaire, but you're not.
right.
You're not broke. You're not poor. You know.
Well, she's not getting enough in her book. She wants half. That's what she wants.
I mean, does he even have more to give? That's what you should ask yourself.
Not even only that.
I mean, really, come on.
Like, they're both coming on show, so they should both have some type of money. They might not be super wealthy, but they're living better than most. They're making good money. They're doing club appearance. They're getting paid to come on the show a decent amount.
But you know though, a lot of that though, it's kind of, if you have so much that you have to constantly pay for and keep up. Upkeep is what's messing a lot of these people up. Upkeep. You buy these big houses, and all this other stuff. It's upkeep. You know,
Yeah,
all
'cause they
these,
trying to keep up with the
yeah, you
Joneses.
know, you got yearly taxes could be 5, 6, 7,000, 8,000, 10,000, depending on how big the house is. They all this regular upkeep that they have to do, and they may make a lot, but they have to put out a lot too. They're
So,
not,
yeah.
and it's not coming fast enough to keep up with it.
Boy,
So that's what she's complaining about.
Take
and
that
who's to tell what's
$4,000
going?
and buy the kids clothes and stuff. But oh, I forgot they wear Gucci
But
and
then they can't go to Target. They go to what you call it. You know, they got to go, crazy fancy stuff. You know, what my boy, why got something to make you go and Target on the road.
Tarjay.
hey, Tarjay be having some stuff, okay?
Them
That
Tarjay
boy
be
said, why
having
Louis V
some
when there's
stuff.
why Louis V when there's a Target?
Louisville, we got Burlington.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up, for real, seriously. I mean, people laugh and joke,
Exactly.
JC Penny.
But
people laugh
TJ
and joke, but,
Maxx,
but
that's
when you have to live
Marshalls.
modest, live modest until something you make it or
Big
whatever.
lots.
Live
Yeah,
modest.
Big Lots be
if
having some nice
Hey, what was on
stuff.
Walmart's competition? What's the other one name?
Walmart's,
um
um, Walmart's
the BJ's or one of them.
It was
no,
the,
not
It was,
BJ.
another store. It's kind of,
you talking about Kmart?
Yep,
Okay.
Yeah,
yep,
I
about
yep,
Kmart.
remember Kmart.
Hey, it's been a
Yeah.
long time since I said that. Wow.
yep.
That just wow,
Yeah.
Kmart. Wow. But that was a
Kmart.
staple in the neighborhood for a long
Kmart was
time,
it?
a
Yep.
lot of years.
Kmart
Kmart
A
was
was
lot
the
of years.
store. Don't
A lot
what?
of years.
A lot of
Y'all probably
Christmas
wasn't
gifts
born. Hey,
came
y'all
from
probably wasn't born
Kmart.
when Woolworth was out. Y'all know about Woolworth? Y'all probably wasn't born when Woolworth was out.
There you have it. Lola said it ain't Burlington no more. It's Ross.
Lola, she said it
Yeah,
first.
because
Hey, I got you,
Burlington
Lola. I
ain't
got you.
hitting. It's not hitting like it
But
used to. I remember
I
they used
think,
to have the leather
yeah,
section and all that stuff. It ain't there no more. Like it's totally different.
yeah, it's gotten a lot more emptier over the
It
years.
looks
You
a
used to
little
have a lot more.
flea market.
I
That's
mean,
what it
the
looks like.
gist of it is, man,
It's I
for
mean,
real.
you still might find some stuff in there, but
Yeah, you gotta dig a
I,
lot.
I think they downsized too, because I remember
Mm-hmm.
a lot
Yeah,
of when you used to go in Burlington, it was used to be packed with everything. It's
Yes, they
like
even had
downsized.
a nice section for like your house, like
I
if you
don't
want to
care.
decorate your house.
I don't care what nobody say. I don't have one set place where I shop. I go anywhere that I
I
see
mean,
something that looks
wherever
nice.
you find a deal, wherever you find
Yeah.
something that you really want, that's where you go.
Exactly.
That's where you go. Some of these people, they go to some place just because it's a name. That's it. It's a name.
The thing is, like women. I think women have it easier when it comes to, because I think y'all more intellectually what do you call it, fashionable. Like women can make anything look good.
Yeah, we can wear.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
You know,
absolutely right.
Wo-
You're
women
absolutely right.
women put I seen a girl in a club. Me and Demi was in a club in New York. I seen a girl in a club, and she literally have on some Tim boots, sweatpants, and a cut off top shirt, and she was so fly. It was like, yo, that's the girl. I'm like, and you thinking to yourself now, like, this probably ain't really had nothing really on there, but
Yeah.
she made
You
it look so
made it.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but society has it so bad though. Guys got to go out and put on something
No,
super fancy to even get to even.
that's how it always is.
Yeah, that's horrible though.
man got to put, but the
Horrible,
females they don't have to. I mean, but
horrible.
Like we don't have to. We can even go. Like I remember a couple of times. Want to go somewhere and everything is closed. Be like, let me go run into Walmart and see what I can pick up. And you can make a quick, cute outfit. They be like, oh, your outfit look nice. Thank you, girl. Thank you. We can do like, man. Y'all don't have a lot of things
Let a
that y'all
guy
can
try
do.
that and see what happened.
Y'all can't really have. Yeah, y'all can't really. Because some of the clothes in there don't look good for men. Let's be honest. Walmart, Target, they don't have good looking clothes for men. Now, girls,
Is it a setup that they do that?
I don't know, but
That you have to.
Here is it, man. I don't like to wear the same thing people wearing, so I couldn't really get my stuff from a Walmart to say, Walmart don't have like one this shirt. You find one of the Walmart shirt, it'd be like 78,000 of them behind the other one.
Everybody got them.
Yeah.
You go outside, look like
Yes.
But I will say, girls up north they know how to put
Oh,
themselves
that's for
together.
I,
shout.
one
Better
thing I
than
love me
Giggity.
some rainbow dresses.
A
Rainbow dresses
shiggity.
come in handy.
I ain't even go as far as to say up north. New York chicks know how to
to
swag
put.
out.
Yeah,
You know, no disrespect.
definitely.
No, nobody else. No,
They
Jersey,
gonna
But
come for
what
you.
let's say
They
gotta
gonna
go
come.
to?
You
I'm
already
gonna
know they're
say.
gonna come for you.
So
but
I got a
New
question
York
though.
chicks know
What
how
do
to.
they have to do to get all that stuff though?
I don't know, man. New York chicks just make it happen, and they sometimes they don't be wearing it. It don't be no. It don't
Yeah,
be no name brand nothing. Like I was told you, Shorty was in a jogging
yeah.
pants, Timberland boots, cut off shirt. But just
So she
how
just
her
she just
swag.
willed
It's
it.
just how
So
you
she
wear
willed
it.
it to be
Yeah,
good. There, she willed it to be
Yo,
sexy. She willed
they
it.
know how to
The
put.
chick walk in the club and everybody head was moving.
It's just how you wear certain things. Some people
Yeah,
you can see them in
I
designer and
think
they still kind of look like you be like,
yeah.
they
Still
don't
look
look
They
trash.
that
have perfected. They have perfected how
Cherie,
to
I heard
wear
you say some
clothes.
people can't be cleaned up.
yeah, no,
That's what I heard just now. Some people can't, no matter what they're wearing, they can't clean
no,
up.
they
You
can't.
know, oh, you clean up good. They just can't clean up, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I hate? Y'all heard me say this before, so y'all probably gonna laugh. Balenciaga. I hate Balenciaga. Yo, I hate Balenciaga stuff.
I don't like
People just throw it on just because it's a name.
Just a name.
yes.
Some famous
'Cause
person wore it.
their shoes look like orthopedic shoes, like your grandma and your
Yeah,
grandpa
yeah.
used to wear back in the day when their feet hurt.
You gotta be one. They look like they went to the nursing home and stole it off their
Look, somebody
grandma.
got a peg leg that thing.
Grandma feet all hurting at the nursing home looking for her stuff. I can't find my sneakers, baby.
She said,
Like
That
there
just
is,
came from the
I
foot
don't
doctor
care
or something,
what
right?
you
Like the
have
foot
on.
doctor just came back.
Hey, you in the club, stinky leg, and then grandma's sneakers.
I cannot. I will never ever.
Yeah,
They
that's
look.
not happening.
They look
That is
big.
not
They
happening.
look. Yes, Lola. They look a mess. They big for no reason. They just because it's Balenciaga.
Just a name.
no, it's just a name. I mean,
Yeah, cause them shoes is ugly.
I
For
don't
you,
lie,
Papa.
dude.
Just for you.
Sometimes you go to Walmart, you can't even find your right. I don't know what be going on in Walmart.
It be like selling out.
Trying to find medium, you can't find no medium. Trying to find small, you can't find no small. You're like, yeah, this
Half of the
yeah,
right.
Hey, I'm looking at a pair of those now. They look ugly. I'm gonna be on the record. They
you
look
thought I was
ugly.
lying. I can't believe you didn't
look
trust my
ugly.
word.
No, I trust your word. I just hadn't seen it.
Them things is
I had to put my eyes on
ugly.
it.
no,
Those things
are
are ugly.
ugly.
They're ugly.
Ugly.
Hey,
Expensively ugly.
all my friends that's wearing them, this is exactly what I think.
You can't convince me. I'm of sound mind and body that those look good. Those are
I'm like,
ugly.
So me and my homeboy be sending shoes to each other. You know, we shoe head. Even if we ain't buying it, we just be looking at them and sending them to each other. So we sent him. So he sent me some the other day, but he bought those. So I'm like, yo, these are ugly.
Matter of fact,
He's
I'm
like,
gonna tell the people in my family, immediate family, do not go out. Do not look in that
send me a
direction.
picture. He gonna send me a picture with him and them talking about, bruh.
You should have sent it back to him and said, bruh.
Nah, I said, nah, not these.
Them
You
things
got,
is
man.
ugly.
you got to go around. They say those shoes are ugly. You know what kind of shoes these is?
These shoes can cost. These shoes cost more. I don't care how much they
They're
cost. They're ugly.
Yeah.
Hey, you know where these belong? They belong on the street with them guys working on the street. Water boots. That's where they really belong.
Man,
That's where they belong.
And my water boots look better than them.
I hate how he set me up with that, man. I don't know why he ain't sent me the picture with him in it first. I was like, man, these are ugly.
Hey, exactly, Drake, like Herman Monster, Drake. They look just like Herman Monster.
Yo.
They look just like that.
Hey, you can't tell them nothing though. And they in their Balenciaga shirt and they shoes out there and they walking on you.
Yeah, because they pay their arm and leg for
like
it.
a young. I don't even know if we can say that on
Listen,
YouTube.
They need to take that money.
Class person.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
Take that money and put it in a savings account. Okay, please.
Oh, buy something else because that's not it.
You know
You
what I've
know how
come
much
to
my
hate over
shoes
the
cost?
years?
Oh, that's a G. That's a straight up G I'm looking at right now. Are you serious? Come
I've
on,
come
man.
to hate brand whores over the years.
Yes.
I mean, we
Like,
all listen. We all
we
may like
all
a
love them,
certain brand,
love them. Yeah, I love,
but we not chasing everybody else's brands because everybody wearing it.
but
That's the
I ain't
difference.
trying to see you in a
That's the
full
difference.
suit, a full suit of gushy.
Yeah,
I just
exactly.
don't believe you.
Yeah.
Let's
Full
face
suit of gushy,
Your shirt, your pants, everything got Louis Vuitton, everything.
and it ain't
So
Gucci.
let's face
Uh,
Everything have or V all the letters going all over the
yeah,
place.
man. Hey, these fools be more name brand than the millionaires. They're like, bro,
So I'm like, do you use your Keurig to put all that
but
stuff on
but
there?
guys, you know what that's from
you
though?
got it on the
They
black.
all need therapy, man. Go. What don't you feel good about yourself that you have to be doing that all the time like that? Go find out why. Why do you feel like you have to fit in and do all that stuff when you really
Because
can't
they
afford
need
it?
to, they,
You
they
really can't
gotta
afford
fit
it.
in. That's why
Yeah.
they get their friends or whatever, get that the Keurig or Keurig machine, and they put all the patches and stuff and everything. Like, oh, I'm gonna kill him with this one tonight. I'm
Gucci.
gonna kill him.
Look, I like my Keurig too.
Man, you know if you bugged out when they be wearing the collaboration.
Oh lordy.
Louis Vuitton, Nikes, and the Gucci. Like, bruh, you can't pull that off.
I'm saying, but listen, Dre made a
Fuck
point
it.
though. Seriously, a lot of them work at these fast food restaurants. How are you affording that? Like real talk. How are you affording that? Somebody help me. Help me understand this. How are you doing that?
Because now they
the sugar
have
daddy coming through, man. The sugar daddy giving them that
because
money.
now they have the other sites. Yo,
Some of
this
them
girl
doing something a little strange for some change.
More than strange.
drop it like it's
Man.
hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah.
And I
But
don't
some
begrudge
of these,
anyone who's making a little extra, but I'm just saying, save your
some of
money.
these people that be making the fake ones, I saw a girl yo, sometimes you cannot, certain ones, you cannot, they are getting so good at making replicas that makes it look bad for the people that really have it because they be like, oh, I have it too. Like, I know you work at the same place I left you a couple of months ago. You can't afford that. And coming out of a Honda, a Honda, and this thing is dropping in the back,
Yeah, you know.
tied up.
Yeah, the replicas that you have to know what you're looking for because the zip might be on this side instead of that side, or it might have a
And you
little.
literally have
I'm
to
sure you ain't lying. They got some replicas that
Yeah.
you can't tell the difference.
Well,
How I
well,
tell the
them
difference?
jobs from what's up?
How I tell the difference because you dirty.
Ooh, he said unkept.
Yeah, so I know ain't no dirty mother gonna be.
He said
Hey,
unkept.
we know you ain't going out and spend no
Oh.
$2,000 on those shoes.
Then you see these fools out here doing all type of stuff in them shoes. That's how you know they ain't paid $2,000 for the shoes because they out here doing all type of crazy.
If
mess.
they knew the real value of it,
Yeah,
they
you know
wouldn't
when
be
your
doing
shoes
that.
cost money, I don't even wear them that much. You wear them on special occasion.
Okay, exactly.
You know, I
Those
take
type of shoes that you have like loafer, if they have loafer Louis Vuittons and things like that, you wear them for like upscale
wear them to a
Yes.
wedding,
weddings
to a
and
business meeting.
It's like your Sunday best kind of. They don't put it on
You might be going
special
on a
occasions
date,
only.
or the old lady probably got a job function that you might have to accompany her with. So you gonna have to you got to put the
exactly.
drip on them. You got to
That's
property on them.
dinner party. That's dinner party type stuff, right?
Yeah, you got
Dinner party type stuff.
You got to put the young boy drip on them. You see his drips.
They gonna be looking like,
Yeah,
oh,
Like
Yeah.
I have one pair of shoes that these black shoes and have this gold thing or whatever because I wore it for an event that I went. Them shoes is special occasions only. Because one, I gotta pull out a cushion because they hurt, but they my shoes though.
But
They my
listen,
cute shoes that I wear in special
you're
occasions.
supposed to be,
Okay.
you can't wear this stuff every day. Like you
No,
said, they
you
can't be out there
cannot.
trashing
You
it.
cannot. No, you cannot.
And if they really knew the value, they wouldn't do it.
No, you cannot. Like, and then like I remember we had this conversation before, and somebody tricked me because I saw something and I was looking it up on the website and I could not find it. I was like, where did they get this from? Because I don't see it on the website.
Gucci discontinued it.
And I said, that's wait. I'm like, they discontinued it? Wait, let me
Gucci
check it.
discontinued it 5 years ago. Where you bought it from?
Gucci
I
stuff.
said,
That don't make sense.
who did that for you? Who did that?
People don't be knowing, man. That's the sad part about it. Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness.
It's a tape on the back. Yo,
Yo, these
listen,
guys,
man.
hey, man.
You,
People be
you
funny.
go on punishment. You go
What
on
people
punishment.
do to fit in, people do a lot of stuff to fit in, yo.
You know what the problem is though? Social media is destroying everything. I'm telling you guys, it's destroying everything. And it's only a couple sites too, but it's destroying everything. Social media is just ruining a lot of stuff. And don't get me started on that trash Twitter now.
You gotta keep up with the Joneses, man.
I'm
Boy.
so happy I don't have to keep up with no dingbat.
I'm telling you, boy. I don't care enough about anybody out there other than my friends and family to be worried about what they think.
Like what's the new thing? It's not new, but I see people now wearing it. The Celine brand. That's Celine.
No
Whatever
idea.
the name is,
No,
Celine.
no idea.
I saw
Don't
this.
even care.
So I guess it's an expensive brand. The only reason I am because I'm a TikToker because I be looking at TikTok a lot. So some guy had it. I guess it was one of those that you know how they make the shirts with the letters and stuff, and he had the spell wrong.
Oh gosh.
So they was trying to kind of like, where you got that from? He's like, no, I got it from the website. It's a special edition.
Oh, you know, special edition is when at the factory they mess it up and they give it away, or they sell it for half price.
Make sure it's spelled
special
correctly.
edition. Right, go ahead. Special edition.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
Really?
I'm like, it's a shame what people like you
Really?
said. Social media destroying a lot of people.
It's ruining. It's ruining every. The fabric of society is just being ripped
I am
apart by social media.
so happy that my older kids are not like that. They are not like that.
It's a wrap for us, bro.
Social media is raising the kids.
Yeah, because my oldest two, they wear wherever they want. They don't care about no brand, no this and that, and I'm so glad that they're not like that.
I wish you would go back to plans when they sell like minutes on your phone where you only, minutes in the daytime and then you have to wait nighttime for nighttime minutes and it's not unlimited.
Call me back at 7. That's when you had a little money.
Back to that because a lot of these people wouldn't be out here doing this crazy.
That's when you had a little bit of money when you had the 7 o'clock.
I be complaining that people be wasting my my unlimited minutes now.
And it's your unlimited minutes. So you tell me call you at a certain time?
Yeah, they be wasting my unlimited minutes. Sometimes people be tell you some nonsense as your ear. Sometimes you're like, yo.
This is a waste of time.
I said that's time I can't get back.
I have to limit the internet 1 hour a day.
No, listen.
Social media.
When internet was having everybody home, I mean, we were better off. I'm telling you.
Oh, about 15 years from now, even if it's that long, when science do their research, they're gonna show you how drastically disaster social media was to humankind.
Yeah.
Yo,
we didn't get smarter. We went this way.
I was watching this video of how China have a different TikTok that you use that the rest of the world use. Like in China, their kids get to see like upbuilding of stuff like project managers, investors, guys doing going to Mars, pilots and stuff like that. Over here, we see people.
Shut up.
I mean, every day they're doing something. I mean, they doing something every day, and it's crazy. I mean,
first of all, is this, okay? You gotta.
Everybody, wait, what they do like this?
You gotta hit it with.
I mean, what the? Come on, man.
I only watch.
All I see is bathing suits. That's it.
Let me tell you something. The only time I go on TikTok is when something pop up from my boo.
Ooh.
Don't get me. TikTok is very, very fun when I be in it. Because I be looking at different things, different stuff. I had found good recipes for food on there too.
You know some of those, Cherie, it's okay. As long as you're not trapped in it. You got a job, you work every day, you do what you live your life, you good. Some of these people, they're not doing anything at all. That's all they're doing. And that's the problem. They don't want to do anything else with their life. That's
It
it.
was wearing panties. Hey, I remember a girl.
Oh,
you know her too.
Shut up.
Oh,
so one time she came in the club.
Oh God!
I'm like, yo, when the hell did she grow hair like this?
Lord, what's that? Spanx and pads in them or something? So that special Spanx?
Yo, I was like, what are you doing? You know,
out of nowhere.
She got her body done now, but like then it was like she was prepping.
No warning.
Yeah. She needed to, like, I guess she was trying to get to see how she looked in, when she
get you guys used to it. Surprise!
I've learned not to. I don't have, as much as you hear us talk here, I don't have problems with people doing BBL. I just think that's kind of dangerous. That's my only issue with it. But
I'm saying, listen, it's not even dangerous in that way if you go to the right doctor most of the time. If you go to like a professional,
it depends on your body though.
Yeah,
that's true too. That's true too. That's true.
Now, anything can pop up in a surgery.
If you're in poor health though, you're not a good surgical candidate.
Yep.
Now that's a big deal.
You should be going under.
Exactly.
You shouldn't be going under. No, anesthesiologist shouldn't be putting you under if you're under poor health condition.
But guess what? Folks that haven't had a physical exam in their whole life.
Of course, yeah.
Is in here going on the surgery.
Don't have a primary care.
Proper physical, yeah.
And spending $12,000 to get your body done. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Not real, but people that are
no judgment, Lola. We ain't judging you, Lola, on TikTok. No judgment.
Don't judge. Don't worry, Lola, because it's me and you, boo. Me and you, because I love it too.
I'm a judge.
We just saying slow down for some people. Some people got to slow down. That's all. Not you guys, Lola. You got yours together, Lola. You good? You got your stuff together.
I get up and go to work every day.
And be at work like this.
We talking about the people that be doing this all the time.
Ain't doing nothing with themselves.
Doing the.
But real plastic surgeons, so not real, the ones that care they will before you even step, they will go through a different test and things like that.
You gotta have a bunch of labs. You got all kind of stuff. Yeah,
all type of stuff, physical tests, everything.
They gotta check your heart out. Everything. They gotta check all that stuff before they do. So they gotta check all that stuff.
I have a question for y'all.
I seen that because they be cut down the middle, around the waist, and down the leg. I'm like,
that's a lot of surgery, man. That's a lot of surgery.
So I remember talking to a chick one time, and I told her, this happened to me a few times. I told her I had a doctor's appointment. She's like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, nothing. I get checkups. I mean, don't you? I remember going to a dentist. I was telling this chick I had to go to the dentist, and she was like, "Well, you got to get your teeth pulled." I was like, "That's the only time you go to the dentist?"
Every 6 months, twice a year you should be there. Sometimes more if you have other issues. Always, people.
Cleaning.
Always, people. Twice a month at least. Twice a year at least. You should be there.
As much as I be nibbling on red velvet cake, I got to make sure I ain't got no cavities around chair. Round chair.
But that's the stigma though. But sometimes you hear somebody. You go into the doctor. What's wrong with you? What you doing? What you going for? I'm like, I'm just going to get checked.
But I mean,
you're going to check your blood. You check everything that's going on.
But people don't do that. People only go to a doctor when they're sick. I've been guilty of it.
I guess we all been guilty of it somehow because we don't really learn to take it. Especially if you come from a family that don't have a lot, so they didn't have those type of things. Mm-hmm. So people don't really, like, when you hear like such and such died, you talking to, like, I was talking to my mom and she was telling me how her mother's sisters died at a young age from like breast cancer and stuff like that, and it's simply because they didn't have anybody to check them out early.
Yeah, a
lot of the stuff that they die from now is because nobody. Even just the cervical cancer and stuff like that. If they catch stuff early, they take them out, move, live their whole life like it's nothing. But a lot of times people don't have the doctors and don't have the stuff to get checked.
Exactly.
And it's
United States of America, you shouldn't have to be worrying about if you have to go see a doctor when you have problems. That should be your last worry. In
Mm-hmm.
a country that just gave about $80 billion to another country.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
But bad enough. Sometimes you do go to the doctor and you don't get the proper care. Just imagine if you don't go, you don't stand a chance. So you got to go. If you don't feel right, something ain't clicking, your body ain't doing what it used to do. It could be something that you don't know. And you just get it checked out. But a lot
Hey,
of times we don't.
I
Mhm.
agree with that. Let's switch subjects for a minute. Black dad conversation. Want to have it? Um, I realize a lot of people feel like black dads aren't that instrumental. They make it seem like black dads are not in their kids' life, which I was reading a statistic the other day, and it was showing that black dads are actually more instrumental in their kids' life than almost any other race because we're usually the one that take them to the sports games. We're usually the one that take them to where they need to go, even if they're not living in the house. They're the ones that taking them to do these things. And mom got to work, mom doing this, mom doing that, and the dad will take them there. So I'm wondering why in American culture it makes I know they do have black dads out there that don't take care of their kids, and it's not just one. It's a lot of them out there, but it's also a lot of guys that take care of their kids. A lot of guys are interested in being in their kids' life. So I'm trying to figure out why does it seem like it's an agenda to make black dads seems like they're horrible.
Because good news don't sell. Good news is not. It's one of those things like if so like you watch the news, right? They only put mostly bad news on the news, right? It's not. I mean, they wouldn't be like for people. It wouldn't be anything to watch it if it was all good, right? Nobody would want to watch it. So it's almost like the
It,
craziness,
it, 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 it,
the
it,
bad stuff, the bad
it's
stuff sell or whatever.
Mhm.
The bad stuff sell. But I think for us other people, it's just an old institution or whatever of just kind of keeping us at a lower level, so to speak. Right. So kind of keeping us down, you know, kind of making us less than, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I mean, I think that's kind of what the agenda is. I mean, it's an agenda. I mean, like it or not, it's an agenda. I mean, when people try to make it seem like all, or most black people are just in tatters, or just all messed up, which is not the case. But they always publicize, the faces or whatever. They publicize the bad stuff. They don't publicize dads out there, the good moms out there. They
They
just
don't
don't
want to
publicize
see
that.
good black
Yeah.
people on
I mean,
TV.
I think that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I see a lot of black people producing films and doing films and things like that with meaning because they don't portray people. They don't portray
One of the
people.
biggest movies right now of all, one of the biggest grossing movies of all time. What kind of the brother
Ryan,
the direct?
Ryan,
Yeah,
Ryan Coogler, Ryan
yeah.
Coogler.
So I'm just saying, look at that.
it,
Look at the
it, it,
greatness
it
there. Look
but,
at the
but
greatness
but
there.
but 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 you know what it is too. We don't control media. And if you and when they get to put out what they want to put out about us, and the negative that happens all the time, that's a big part
I'm glad you said that, Razor.
Now, media. Now, there's
I
one
want
guy. I
to
can't. I
throw this
can't
out there.
remember his name right now. He's one of the black guy, one of the biggest media moguls in America.
I think I know who you're talking about
One
too.
that bought all those stations the
All
other
the
day,
stations. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
married to the
I,
white woman.
I just don't know what he's doing with him. That's what I was
He's
about to
trying
ask
to
you. He's trying to
Byron
buy.
Allen. Byron Allen.
Yeah, Byron Allen. Right. So I mean, he's got something, but what is he doing with it? That's what I'm saying. He's got something, but what is he doing with it? Is it
Who
is
knows?
it is it making a difference in people's lives that needed to make a difference in?
Well, I'm gonna excuse Sharia and Lola from this because I've never heard them say this. But I see a lot of black women on social media saying the same thing, man. It's
Yeah.
not just the media doing it. I see a lot of black women saying that black guys are not there for their kids and not not this and not that. And,
And to me, what I would say about those,
there's some truth to it then.
you
Yeah,
not even you have to
well,
look at each of those situations individually,
Yeah.
seriously, because
I agree.
seriously, they have to be taken on an individual basis. And I bet it's not enough of them to overall to make the whole population of black men
I
to be
agree.
out to be bad. I bet if you look at them case by case, you can find a reason in there why that relationship didn't work or why they can't just be people and take care of the children. Because either this one is bitter or this one is too whatever petty or whatever. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. It takes two to tangle, and folks put themselves before the kids a lot of times. The man do it, the woman do it,
Yeah,
right?
it's
I
So
the
mean, I
bitterness.
mean,
I
I
would say
mean,
individually at those cases, one by one, look at them. I bet there's something there,
but
and
but
it's
but
not the
but
majority of
but
black men. I
But
bet
you-
you.
but you know what? A lot of people listen to other females spewing bad things about black men,
And misery love
and
company, believe it or
yeah,
not.
and sometimes it has nothing to do. So, did that happen to you? No. So why are you talking like that? And it's like they relish these things that they hear other people say, and they run with it. And it's not factual. It's not fact backed. So a lot of times they like I say they let what we call it the few
Hmm.
Yeah,
dictate for the overall mass or
because
the man.
instead of telling them, hey, that's not that's not the case with every black man. They sit there and join in with them too with the effort.
Yes, they
Yeah,
join in. They
But
right.
talk.
but we
They
need we
scream
need
too, and
women. If women don't check other women about what's going on, then that problem is always gonna continue
But
because nobody checks them.
could it also be a thing that the the fathers, like, I consider myself a okay black father. I know you guys are great black fathers. Um, could it be that we're not rising to the occasion, or we're not making it evident to everyone? Because I don't see. I could tell you that me, OG, and Razor, I can tell you that we don't necessarily go on social media or run around the place and tell everybody that, yo, we're this and we're that.
Yeah,
So I'm not excusing it. I'm just saying,
yeah.
could that be a part of it? Why some women will say that it's not enough of us, or is that
because they don't see it, they
Yeah,
actually they don't
because
see it.
the craziness is what is clickbait. That's what I'm saying. They get on there and they say that crazy. I'm not gonna go online and go say, "Oh, I'm a great that I do all this." I don't need y'all to know that.
you know
I don't need anybody to know what I do
how I
for my
feel too?
family. I don't need y'all to know that.
You know,
That's
Say
very
seriously,
true.
right? And that's the case. We don't, and why anyway? That's not, what I mean. Like I'm doing what I do for my family. I don't need y'all to know that. I don't need to be for y'all to be celebrating or to be online clicking like. I don't need that. And therefore, I guess you're not gonna see it. All they're gonna see is the craziness online. And
Because
I can't help y'all with that because I'm not gonna do it. I can't help y'all with
hurt
that.
people, they get
Yeah,
together
seriously.
and they just spread the hurt because they're hurt. So one person is on there, and especially let's say this person have a big following. All she doing is throwing negative thing, and all the people that hurt like her is gonna be there too. They gonna be spreading it. But it's true. You don't see a lot of black dads on the,
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm a black dad,
I
because
mean, once
they
in a while.
don't
I mean,
really
so
care
yeah,
about
once in a while
that.
you do stuff. My daughter played sports when she was playing. I used to put some videos up there of us. We're at the games and stuff. Everybody, all the kids and stuff. But other than that, I'm not gonna be publicizing every little thing I do. You
Like,
know,
here,
well,
I took my son to school today.
yeah.
Right,
Like,
I
come
took him to
on.
lunch today. I took him to dinner. Like, not
Yes, no,
everybody does that.
yeah, that's. I mean, if that's your stick, that's fine. But we're not all gonna be up there doing that. We will, every now and then you'll see someone.
But
We're not gonna be up there every day
in,
doing
in,
that.
in, in most
Not
men
happening.
character, when they're doing what it's not for them to go up there and brag. So sometimes you could see the ones that's doing they do a little and you
They do the
see
smallest thing. They do the
yeah
smallest thing,
and brag about it,
yeah.
and you could tell the difference with people
And
that
them same
but
women trashing the dudes. Are you making an effort with that guy? Same women that are trashing him.
Some of them don't.
but 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 but
Tell
you
the
know
truth of why
so
y'all up
but
there trashing them. Come on.
and sometimes some female know they're dealing with a guy that they might have a kid and they don't take care of their kid and you go and have another kid with them
That
and
part,
think something
Reza.
is going to change.
That
And,
part, Reza.
and now
But
you
but
call them
but they don't even check on the other kids to see. So they'll have a kid with a man, and then he has other kids. They don't even check if the other kids are okay. They only care about if their kid are okay.
Like you
You
yeah.
see
don't,
what I'm
if
saying?
you
Come
don't
on,
look and
seriously.
see if it, like you don't look and see if that man have other kids and talk to the mother of the other kids, like I'm pregnant and like I'm with this guy. Let me see how he is around his kids. Let me see
They're
how he
not
is
thinking with their
around.
head. They're not thinking
Let
with
me
their head. They're
see.
not doing that. They're not thinking
No,
with their
because they
head.
thinking
Seriously.
with their cat. That's
Right.
Exactly. All they
The,
want,
the,
all they want, all
the,
they care about is big D's. That's it. All they care about is big D's. That's it.
and
Like
you
that can take
should,
care of a family.
and you
Come on,
should,
man.
because if I was to ever deal with a female that have kid, I'm looking at everything she do. She might not even know how I'm watching her,
but
but
you still watching.
but I'm watching and I'm seeing
Yeah,
everything
yeah, yeah,
she.
you got
I'm
you
I'm
got to
I'm
pre-air. You got to pre-air. You
I'm
have to
look.
pre-air. You have to watch her. You have
I'm
to.
looking at how she even what she says about the baby father, what because sometimes I want to know what type of relationship they got, if they
Exactly. What
co-parent
up,
well.
Blue?
Well, you're looking at everything, before you even decide that you go into that possibility. If you even want to have a kid with
But
this
I'm gonna tell
person,
you
you got
something
to cover
though.
all the bases.
These ladies that's online doing this and spreading this stuff, I bet they are not as together as they get online and try to trash everybody else. I bet they are not together. Most of them.
They're
I
better.
bet they are not
Yeah,
together.
I'm glad you say that because you know, I took this mime down the other day and I was like, yo, I should post it, but it's somewhat a little disrespectful. So it say, social media will have you thinking she's out of your league. Then boom, you walk in Taco Bell. She
Well,
in the lobby. She's in the lobby on break.
And that's so wrong. So I'm saying that's something. That's how bad stuff is. That we would laugh at something like that. You see how bad it is? That's what I'm saying. That's how bad stuff is. But she'll be the same one go online and trash a guy because her and him they had a kid and maybe he's not doing what he's supposed to do.
and or
Or maybe she's just bitter.
women,
Yeah.
they are bitter because there's some women that say, oh well, when I was with him. Yes, people change, right? People change, especially when they separate or they get divorced or they break up. People change, but y'all getting mad if they want to do something with their child. Okay, and don't let them have nobody else, a new woman in their life, and they're doing good with that woman, they're doing stuff. They get mad because they put up with a lot of stuff they try to do and he wasn't budging. So now that he have this new woman, he's doing everything good, taking care of all his responsibilities. So that's when
Because he learned a lot of
that's
lessons from messing with you. But the thing is though, I mean,
but
I mean,
sometimes some of these women don't think you should, and especially if you have your baby, that I hate that word, but your child's father is doing good. You might want to thank the woman also that's with him, that's pushing him, like, yo, you have kids, come on,
yeah,
what
and
you do.
make sure you
Make
take
sure
care of
you
the other seed. You know what I'm
exactly,
saying?
but
Take
no,
care of the
you
other
want to
seed.
argue with him every day.
It's
You want to
teamwork,
fight
man.
with him. You want to say, "Why you bringing her to my house?" and all. Like all of that is unnecessary.
But I'm tired of hearing people saying about black fathers, man. It's
Yeah,
listen,
it bothers me. I ain't even gonna lie.
you have trash men across every race.
Yeah,
Let's be clear, okay? And I'd say, if you want to look at it, if you want to compare it, we're still among the best.
no.
And and look at it. I mean, I see it all the time. If I go out with my son or something, I see other black dads that's out
Yeah,
with their
exactly.
daughters, and
I see
I
a lot.
see
I'm
them out.
surrounded by good
Yeah,
black guys. So
I see that all the time. So this stigma because that they have because you in a bad situation that you put yourself with a guy that chooses to go around and populate the whole world
Matter of
and
fact,
now
I
Nick
think
Cannon,
no,
Nick Cannon.
hey, listen, nobody I associate with,
that
nobody I associate with is a bad father. Like, don't take care of any of their children. Nobody I associate with.
Yeah, I don't
Nobody.
know
I
no
don't
guy
have
like
no,
anybody like
that.
that around me. So
exactly.
what are y'all talking
Yeah,
about?
I don't. I might know out, not in my circle, but outside circle. I might hear of a guy over here and over
Yeah.
there. but people that's generally around me, I don't know
I
any
don't
of
know
my
anybody like that.
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah,
I know some of my friends that's taking care of kids.
That's not theirs.
I'm not even gonna say that ain't theirs because it's their kids because they've been
yeah.
taking care of those kids since they were babies,
Babies.
to
Yeah.
Babies. Yeah.
almost adults now. So it's their kids. But you know, I don't even know how to properly say it without it coming off a little offensive. But it's their kid. But you know, it I don't
Yeah.
understand when people say stuff like that because they probably going through a situation
Mm-hmm.
that they choose to put themselves in, and
Yeah.
then it becomes a blame or a bad cause on a whole race of guys who already have a lot of stuff against us already. Now you're gonna put that we're horrible dads too. That's kind of
Because you decided to be with that person. That's not nobody's fault. That's your fault. You know that that person probably had other kids and wasn't doing, but no, in your mind, oh, I'm gonna be the one. No, it's gonna be the same. If he's not taking care of any of them other kids, what you make you think that he's gonna take care of yours?
Cherie, all they want is big D energy. That's all they care about. And that can't take care of life. That can't make a good family. That can't make a good dad.
biological was the word
All
I
that
was
make for is a good time. That makes for a good time, and
Biological.
that's it.
yeah.
Yeah, all that makes for is a good time.
Biological was the word I was looking for.
Yeah,
Now and I was talking a
right.
little
Yeah,
biological. No, they're not the biological parent.
yeah.
They're still everything.
I look at it. Even though you're not the biological, if I raise a kid from you as 2, 3, and the father has never,
That's your
and the
kid.
father
Yeah,
never been in their life, I mean, the kid, who's the dad? You're the dad.
that's your kid.
That,
Period.
that you're the
Right.
That's
dad.
it.
You know.
End of story.
I mean, that's
End
it.
of story. Straight up.
But like I think like Shorman said, that we don't see enough of it out on social media and out in front of a face.
Folks don't live
So
on social
all
media, man. They
so
live on
we
social media. Yeah.
exactly. So
So
that's why they say there's no black good black dads. Black dads don't exist. They
and then
do
people take
exist.
that, pass around a million times or whatever. Then people start making that like that's gospel. That's not the case. It's not
and
true.
and they put it out to the rest of the world and everybody else, you know.
Sorry, I'm reading what Lola said.
That's the truth.
I ain't even
She
gonna,
not, she didn't. Where's the lie? She telling the truth.
so
I
I ain't
mean,
even gonna click on that, Lola. So go ahead.
Oh my god, Lola, boy, I can't.
I know, Lola. But I'm just saying, though, that's all they want, though. That's all they want. They think that they can take care of it, take care of a child.
They don't want the big baby daddy helper energy.
They just want big D energy. That's it. A little fun now and a whole lot of issues later. That's it.
Until it goes away.
And then they bitter, not because he left the kid, because he left them. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. They
And
bitter
then-
because he left
Stuck
them,
for
not because he left the
18
kid.
years.
They don't even
And
care about
then
the kid. They
some
care
of
about
them-
themselves.
And then some of them have their
Come on.
bitter mothers that
Oh my
got
gosh.
mad because they got the dad, they broke up with their husband or whatever. So they bitter. They give all that energy to their daughter growing up. So they grow up, something happened, they get that bitterness, and it just keep going and going and going. And going.
A vicious
You know,
cycle.
my uncle told me not too long, about a week or two ago. He's like, man, you should never listen. Don't take relationship advice from your friends. A lot of times they're talking about situations they've never been in themselves. So how could they give you really advice on situations they've never been in?
They've
I'm
never
gonna tell
been.
you a whole bunch of I would never, but they have never been in that situation. So how they know they would never?
And then some of them that told you that they will never, they in it now.
Yeah.
I will never, you can never catch me doing that. And then look at you, you're crying.
Yeah.
Crying with tissue in your hand, talking about I should have never,
Right.
ever, never did,
Ah.
never, whether, ever. Please. There's
Yeah,
good black dads
yeah,
out there.
we
It's
got
just that
we
the
got enough off that.
negativity is
Yeah.
better than
Yeah.
positivity.
I mean,
We got
It
enough off
bothers
that.
me a lot, man. Especially
We
when
got
I
enough,
hit,
yeah.
you have a conversation with a person and they going through hell with their person that gave them their kid, and then they start bringing down the agenda on black dads in jail. Well, I'm not. I don't mean in you, but I'm just saying. Black man. I'm like, yo,
Yeah, when they say black men ain't etched, ain't
Exactly.
like
Yeah,
really?
you can't. You got.
Like that's about
Well,
the whole generalization about a whole. Come
that's
on.
the thing. You got to say
Yeah, you can't just be
your.
like black men ain't etched
The
because
man
that's not
you
cool.
slept with, the
Yeah,
man
Yeah.
you mess with,
you got big D
your
energy and now you stuck.
person. You mess with that person. Nobody told you to go ahead and be with that person. Nobody did.
He said
You never want to own their crap.
you got big D energy, and now you got a lifetime worth of ratchetness.
Pretty much, pretty much.
Little razzle dazzle ratchetness. But I have never ever, even as crazy as my stepfather was,
If you choose, that's it.
he was when it came to parenting, like taking care of us, protecting us, everything. He was a very good dad. That part, taking care of us, right? Making sure nothing happened to us, through the crazy streets of Panama and stuff like that. My stepdad took care of us.
And
He took care of his family.
but as a man, and you're in a house with kids, you're going to make sure the kids. Any man is good man, I should say.
Hmm.
He's going to make sure whatever kids is in his household, he's
Yeah,
going to take care of those
that's his
kids,
kid. Yeah, my
either
dad. I mean,
biological or not.
Yeah, you
So
couldn't tell my stepdad we wasn't his children. You
yeah,
could
that's
not
so
tell him that he did not give birth to us. You could not. You could not. Even when
and
he
that's
met
how it's
my
supposed to
my
be.
biological father, because when he came down and got us, he he told my my biological dad, like, you see them. This is how I raised them good, and this is how I want them back.
yeah, but it's just like you have biological kids and you have step kids in the house. And
Hmm.
what are you going to bring ice cream for your kids and not bring for because
There should
they're
be
not
different
yours or
treatment.
you said
Yeah,
no. If you bring for
Everybody, if
one,
we
you're gonna
all
bring
living in
for
the
all.
house, we all won. We all
Yeah,
won.
you have to be a cold person to do that, yo.
Yep.
and listen, if
Yeah,
that, I mean, that woman shouldn't even be with you if that's how you are.
I
I'll be
feel
honest
like
with you. If that's
I
how
Exactly.
feel
you
like
can't do it,
I'm a
yeah.
cold person, but I can't. Man, listen. If I yell at my son, I feel bad later on.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for kids. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm a big mushy person when
Hey,
it comes to
hey, you
kids.
ever had to discipline your kid and then you mad for the rest of the day?
Yeah,
Like
You know,
why they make you do that, huh?
yeah,
You
you pacing
man.
around trying to figure out how you could have went about doing this
doing
differently.
this different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Now you want to go apologize. I've been there, man. You want to
yeah,
go apologize. You
and,
like
and
crap.
now you have to be talking yourself out of it. Like if I do that, then he's gonna give him the ability to do it again. You go back, and then you see some people mollywop their kid, and it don't even
Yeah,
bother
and
them.
they don't bother them at all.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
all you hear is "Brah, pah, pah, pah," and you be like what? Where the heck that? Like, why did you slap him like that? Like,
Way
I
too
get
much.
like me, like I never like I've always, even with my children, I guess I had that look with my kids, like, don't play with me, don't sit down somewhere, sit. Even their dads, they be looking like, you wanna, but
Hey, Cherie.
oh, okay, you understood what I said. Like, Jesus, look, don't
Yo,
don't.
Dre.
Fire for that.
I'll say fire for
Hey,
that.
a long time when I drop one of them, yeah.
I'll say fire for that.
Oh God.
Uh,
Woo-wee. Yo, man.
yeah,
but
yeah.
You
yeah,
guys are
I
wild.
don't think they just don't put it out there like that. They are awesome, awesome black dads out there. Even the ones, because even the ones that are trying is a good black dad, because there's black dad that they're not trying at all. They just like, hey, whatever, she gonna take care of him. But they have awesome black dads out there. Even
No,
the ones that are
The fact that these
trying.
people,
and it should, and
Thank
even
you,
if
Lola.
even if you're co-parenting, you should have both parents should be on one page. A lot
Yep.
of
yeah,
times you don't have both parents on the same page, and one parent is telling the kids to do this, and the next is telling them to do
Mhm.
that, and kids is going to take the path of least
Of,
resistance.
of
Oh, no
course,
doubt.
kids are
Oh
smart.
yeah.
Kids,
Yeah,
That's human nature, right?
you
I mean,
gonna
like,
yeah,
they're smart.
Yes,
They're gonna
kids
go
gonna be
where they're
like,
gonna go
"Ooh,
where
I
it's
can get
easiest.
away with.
You're gonna go where it's
I can
easiest
get away
as
with
an
yeah,
this."
adult. You're gonna go where
when
it's
you got
easiest. So
somebody
why wouldn't they do the same thing?
demonizing one of the
Yeah.
parent, like telling them, your daddy just mean. That's why he won't
yeah,
let you do this.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's I don't agree with
In
that. You don't
yeah,
actuality,
I
your
don't like
daddy's
that.
trying to save you years
yeah.
and years and years of
you
problems.
don't do that. You don't do that to the woman. You don't do that to
You
the
have
man. You
to.
don't you
Yeah,
don't talk about each other like that.
yeah,
You don't do
yeah.
that. Don't do that.
A lot of times, they dog the other parents, even when they're trying.
Yeah.
And they got their family members talking stuff that they don't know. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I'm big on respect, man. My kid got to address people. I give him, you can call him aunt, call him uncle, or Mister,
Mister,
Mrs.
whatever. Yeah.
Up to you what you want to do, but don't let me hear you calling an adult by their first name,
By their first name.
or not adding a Mister before or after it. Yeah, you got a couple of seconds, and if I give you a warning, you ain't gonna get a second warning.
Like, don't do that. Don't do it again.
And I don't get people that this little class of discipline will get your kids a long,
Well, people
long.
don't realize though that if you don't do it now, those are the ones that grow up
Yep, you
uncultured, no
can't
Yeah,
change
yeah,
etiquette,
it.
none of that stuff.
No,
you
I
have
None of
to.
that
say
stuff.
this all the time. People.
Yeah.
You gotta curb
Just
the
something.
behavior from they small because you
Yeah.
can't curb it when they get older.
Yeah.
No. You mad now that you mad because they're old now and they don't know what to do. They don't know how to behave in public or in front of people or even how to interact with people decently. No, because you didn't show them that in the beginning. You can't be mad at
Exactly.
them now.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You have to
Exactly.
just something simple as opening the door for somebody,
I
saying
mean,
thank
yes,
you.
please,
Somebody
thanks. I mean, simple
open.
stuff. Yes,
Yeah,
please, thanks. Simple stuff. You
Somebody
know what I
give you
mean?
something, say thank you. Somebody,
yeah,
Simple stuff.
you seeing somebody walk past, good morning, how you doing? Hello.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Simple things that doesn't affect or hurt you. The simple things that gets. You know how many times I could have gotten a problem, but because I was a problem child. But I was a well mannered kid, so I got away with a lot of stuff because I was well mannered.
That'll get you a lot farther, a
Telling you,
lot farther than anything else.
you know, there's a lot of time I escape problems just because I was well mannered. Because I answer people, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, and people take on to that.
They
As
will
even
give they
me,
will give you a chance. They
even
will
me as
give
an
you a
adult
chance.
now.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm talking, like I was in a parking lot the other day, and this kid was coming to sell me some CDs. No, nobody don't buy CDs no more. But that's the way how he approached me.
Yeah.
So well mannered. I gave him the money I had in my pocket, and I was like, I'll sell your CDs. I was like, you just made a profit right there because you don't have to give me a CD.
Yeah.
You can sell the rest of your CDs to somebody else.
yeah,
You know? And he's like, I just want you to check my music out. He's like, I work hard on it. And I said, I don't listen to CDs. I tell you what, uh, you see a young lady walking out, I'm just trying to encourage him with a CD. You see
yeah,
a
yeah.
lady walking
Do
out with her
something.
mom,
Yeah,
you can give, because I don't listen to CDs. I'll be
yeah,
lying. If I take
yeah.
the CD, I'm gonna throw it away.
You're not
Yeah.
gonna
So
play. Yeah,
I paid him more than what he was charging for. I technically paid him for about 4 or 5 CDs with what he was charging for the CDs.
All right.
But just how, if he came to me and be like, yo, sir, you want to check? I'd be like, man, get out of here.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
he
Yeah.
came up with respectful, excuse me,
yeah,
sir. I've been practicing my art. I'm trying to be a rap. And he just went into dialect of
yeah,
Italian. I'm
yeah.
like, in my head, I want it to be like, man, if you don't, I'm like, ah.
No, but
It was,
sometimes
yeah,
how your approach
he disarmed me.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. Your approach is how you and
Yeah.
sometimes that's even for me. Even if I approach somebody and I feel disrespected, I feel some kind of way because I
You
I, I
want
come
trouble.
I
You
come
want
to you.
trouble. You want trouble. It's all right. You want trouble.
Trouble there.
Yo, but real talk though, what you saying, Razor?
No, I'm saying, but just you going up to somebody and you being polite and they disrespect you or they give you an attitude, it makes you feel some kind of way. So, I like to get respect or
I
I
dislike
give the
kids
same.
that are disrespectful, and
Yeah.
then when
Yeah.
you see their parents, you be like, Ugh, I know where they
You know,
get it from.
you know where it came from, right? No,
Yes, yes.
can't take disrespect, man. Seriously, that's the
I
worst
don't
thing.
like I don't like that. I remember as a kid.
Worst thing.
I remember as a kid, man.
Yeah.
I remember this vividly. Jamaica before I came to America. Martin was running hot. I don't know if y'all have got around to that yet, Rays at the time, but was Martin was the American comedy that was on
Yeah.
TV.
Hmm.
And I had happened to seen that episode before because the house was set up. I could stand on the bed and look over and watch that. So I look over and watch the whole episode. So I watched the episode before. And I remember, I think it was my uncle was trying to explain what was going on in the episode to my aunt and some of her friends, and he was saying it wrong. And I wanted to correct him so bad, but I knew
Oh yeah.
I opened my mouth, I was gonna get beat
Yeah.
down. Yeah, you get
That's not where you want to be. You don't want to be that guy right there.
now you talking and you hear kids say, "Yo, don't be telling people nothing about me." You like, nigga, you know, you're like, yo, what? I don't understand, yo. Everything has just changed. The world
Yeah.
just, the world,
Yeah,
like,
no,
like
no.
the world
Yes.
is crazy.
The respect factor for everything has changed.
Gone, man.
And it's demonstrated every day on social media.
We see
Social
it every
media is
day.
raising our kids, is raising it, and you have to be a strong
I
parent
mean,
now.
the way I talk about people think I don't like technology. No, I don't like social media.
Yeah,
Some of it, the ones that's there for clickbait, I don't like it. It's not good for society. That's why we have all the trash we got going on now in the country.
We are in
Because
the
the folks
matrix.
that spread hate, they can spread it more on social media.
We are in the matrix. In the matrix.
We're deep inside of it.
Cause even though
The, the, the,
even it's like I wish sometimes more black dads be on out there a little bit, but then I don't because how they discipline and all these things, they might say, "Oh, you shouldn't do that, and you shouldn't do that, and you shouldn't do that, and you shouldn't do that," and everybody got an opinion about everything. But they do have people, good, awesome black dads out there. It's just that you hear more of the negative than the positive. You need it like clickbait, like Shotman said. They want to. That's what they want to hear. The negative. The negative. A woman talking negative. Blah blah. Yeah, because he don't do this. He don't pay his child support. He don't even. Or he only give me like $1,000. That's all. If that's all he can
I don't
afford.
have time to be online. I'm too busy. I'm too busy doing what I got to do for my
the,
family. I don't have
but
time to be online sitting
that's
up.
the
the thing
young
too. You
the
saying he only doing this,
Only.
doing that.
Like
And most of the
only.
time, that's because he only
If
can
that's
do
what he can afford, that's what I'm saying. If that's he can afford, I mean, you chose that person.
Hmm.
You chose that person, so now you're gonna bash them because this is all they can afford. I mean, come on, real? Are you serious?
the
No,
young
man.
the young ghetto star is influencing even the good people nowadays, and that's what's happening.
That's it,
And
bro.
she
That's
don't
it.
he or she don't know what they're talking about it, but they
No,
just go on there and
absolutely
rant.
not.
And you have people that have common sense, like we even see in today's politics, that have sense, have an education, and have stuff that's going on, and they're following what these idiots is doing.
They're walking around like mindless fools. I mean, mindless fools. They listen to these cockamamie stories and they just go along with it. I still can't understand why. It's very strange, but it's happening. And these people, I don't know. I mean, I always say, don't they have kids, grandkids? How do you get up every day and talk to your family, look them in the face when you run around believing this crazy stuff?
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm never gonna get it. Like some of my friends say I'm old school. I guess I will always be old school because I believe in certain things. So I don't certain things are not for social media. I've learned that too. Certain things are not for social media. It shouldn't be.
Not for
And
Yeah,
then
to see.
and then on top of that, when you put it out, you get mad because people have their opinions about you. So
yeah.
why put it out there?
You don't
Why
want
put
people to
it
know
out
your
there?
business. Keep it to yourself.
Exactly. Keep it to yourself.
It's this need to be seen and this need to be,
Yes, you have the attention seekers, boy.
I'm a
like
fraud.
it's one thing if you're like a person that's traveling doing video blog or something like that, and that's what you do. But not to just get up every day and you're on social media and you're looking for attention, doing crazy stuff, saying crazy stuff, like bashing the kids, your kid's father,
I
or
took a plane.
bashing everybody
I
up,
took,
all fathers, because all black fathers, bashing them.
this
I'm a
how the
believer
social,
in
the
gender role.
so.
Go ahead, Riz.
Louis, no. I was before you had moved on. I was about to say you're gonna see the post. I took off in a plane. I just landed in a plane. I'm in the taxi right now.
Yeah,
I will never understand those
right.
posts. Like you might take, like a lot of people might take a picture like, oh, we on vacation because they happy. They just want to show, their plane. But there's people that literally
Uh,
walking through the thing, going
terminal
to sit down, putting
something.
their bags up. How do you have time for? I just want to get to my seat and
It's,
put the thing and sit down and wrap myself up with my little
I'm
blanket and
traveling.
put
I'm
my
living a
headphones on
life.
because I'm going to sleep.
as you know, when we out and doing our camaraderie stuff, there's times that when it be finished, I'll be like, man, we should have took a picture or two, you know. But I don't feel like I should document my whole. Because
Everything.
Every
half of the people,
step.
more than half of the people on my social media page ain't my friends. So
Yeah, I'm
I don't
starting to wonder about them. Like, I don't know half these people. Am
yeah,
I
I
supporting them
usually
because
go
I think they have a business that they're
with
doing something they need the people to support them? I guess I'm like, am I really?
yeah, I'm not about to be up there doing all of that all the time, man. And I don't mind, even nowadays, I be telling myself I need to take more pictures.
Yeah, and every
Just to
once in a while,
document
No,
my
no,
happiness.
you
Not, not,
should be, to
I
remember
I do
certain
like to show
things.
my family's happiness. Okay.
I mean, there's nothing
well,
wrong
we
with
gotta
that,
enjoy each other's company,
but
enjoy
Yeah.
the.
yeah, but
There's
every
different things that
second,
we have done and
yeah,
we haven't taken
yeah.
no pictures, a bunch of pictures and stuff like that because we be too busy having fun and
I'm
everybody
telling you,
forget.
I went that whole week on vacay. I didn't post one picture. I didn't. I just like just chill, just chill. To sit back, put the device down, play music on it. That was it. Just chill.
Yeah, you can post one or
I
two
mean, the
maybe,
other folks, some people, put
but
one or two up,
not
but man,
not
and
every
I took tons of pictures too. That's the thing.
yo,
I just
Oh,
they're for like us.
people take pictures
Yeah.
of the sand in their hand going like this. Like you see this sand right here? You see
like
this?
the hour in the time
Well,
class.
where
You
Jamaica
all
never
out.
see come see. I mean, they probably haven't been to the sand before, so you got to forgive them. That's okay. You got to forgive
Hey,
Well, yeah.
I love technology. Sometimes I don't even be home, and I'll make people perceive that I'm still here. Okay, ain't none of your business where I'm at when when I'm somewhere else. The only time you'll know is when I want you to know. I be, it's just pretty much that
and,
simple to
and
me.
I used to try to take, like, when I was traveling, I used to take a lot of food pictures to try to show people. The people used to ask, like, what's that? Where you at? I used to take a lot of food pictures, but not because I was trying to be famous. I was trying to share people that my friends, people that know me,
Yeah,
or somebody else that might be, might know a
But
friend of a friend
some
of it.
people confuse showing off and all of those things. Yes, people do like to show off certain things. They like to, like me, I like to show off my friends, okay? I like to show off my friend and my
Ese é
I
boasting.
mean,
Ese é boasting.
I mean, most people,
my friends, all my friends are
mo-
pretty dope.
yeah, I
mine
mean,
That's what
too.
I'm saying. See, there you go. Right there.
Happiness.
yeah, I know it's stress.
We
But
say,
Yo,
I
it's
don't
different from what they do, though. From what they do is way different.
yeah.
No,
Different.
no, it's
Yes.
overboard. No, it's
Yes.
every minute of
It's
every second of,
exhausting.
yeah. It's like you go around just snapping. I wonder if they have probably a million pictures in their phone.
I mean, they
Like
all over
every
everywhere.
from the
Everywhere.
beginning, you didn't see the whole trip because they're gonna tell you from the, like I said, the
From the
beginning of
start to
entering the
end.
airport,
I don't need to
entering
know
the
now.
airport.
I done enjoyed it already.
Exactly. Like entering the airport, going through First of all, I'm not taking out my phone because first of all, you gotta take off all your clothes in the TSA, your slippers, your belt, your Ain't nobody got time for the hold on the phone and doing all of that.
The phone enjoyed the vacation more than you did.
Yes, but
I mean, it's good.
people
It's good to be able to share some things with people, man. But it's not
out in
everything.
the land,
Yeah, everything
there are black fathers, and they have black fathers. They take their family out all the time. I am married to an awesome black man, and he take us out all this, and
Word up, Drell.
we don't have to show it. Like, yes,
Yeah.
I'm at the, I'm at the, no, because it's none of your business.
Eat your oxtail in peace. Hell.
Exactly. Eat my stew peas.
There you go. And chill.
Shoot.
So,
Not everything is for social media, but
everything's not for everybody.
exactly. But it is true. Most negative is mostly negative because, example, they had a show back in the days. It wasn't black dads. It was like women and stuff. Well, black people. It was the women and some of their exes and stuff. It wasn't. It was Usher ex-wife and CeeLo's ex-wife. Was a couple of them. Some of them was there, nice, peaceful, no drama. CeeLo's ex-wife was on there. They used to talk and no cussing and going on. What they did after one season, cut.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah, because there wasn't any foolishness. There wasn't any foolishness going on.
They don't like to see that on.
They want to portray us in a bad light always because that's
sells black trauma.
Yeah,
black trauma is a big selling point in America.
That's true.
That's why I F them.
It's true.
That's why
I've heard a girl say, "Oh, because just all kind of this and that, cursing in front of their kids. Every word is a F this, that, and
if you bleep it, it sounds like somebody dying, somebody flatline. If you have to beep it,
I mean, she was like, my parents did it to me, so I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. I'm gonna do it to my kids too. Okay. And that's the
break that little.
So
you can't learn that. You don't have the ability to learn that. Huh?
Exactly.
You do the same thing all over again, and you know it's bad.
And when the kids go in front of an adult and start doing the same thing, you're going to want to discipline your child because that's everything that they hear at home.
Teach it to them. Yeah, kids listen. They listen keenly, so they definitely hear it and they're going to pick it up.
But they going and then some kids be cut. Like, I dislike when I hear kids cussing, and some people be laughing like it's funny. It's not funny.
No.
It's not funny.
When I see dudes doing that, or anybody doing that, have these kids being managed, I be looking at them like, how you?
I dislike all those videos I see online with people the little kids being grown. That's not cool.
And then they be twerking and
not cool. Not cool.
That's a fact, Jay. Because if I find out any of my immediate compadres are horrible parent are not stepping up to the plate, we're gonna have a conversation.
Yeah, we have to talk to them. Yeah, we gotta talk about that.
Yeah, we got to separate ourselves.
Yeah, because if I talk to you and you're not gonna do the right thing, we not cool. We not good. Hey, look, no animosity, whatever, bro. But you can't hang around me like that.
I can't be associating myself with somebody that won't take care of their kid. I
don't have anybody in my circle like that.
How can I don't oh my, babies are so precious. There's a lot of people that wish they had kids.
Oh man,
there's a lot of people that
cannot have kids and wish they could.
Exactly. And then you got these I don't even want to call them, but raga dirt bag.
That they should from having kids.
dirt bag man and woman.
We'll talk in the back. I'll say what I gotta say in the back.
Oh yeah, I just let loose.
There's some people that they shouldn't spread their egg, and some man they shouldn't spread their seed.
Some man shouldn't be able to spread their seed. Some
women, their eggs should
everybody shouldn't be allowed to do that.
Spoil and crack.
Everybody
Oh,
should be allowed to do that.
a lot of people don't deserve to be parents though, for real.
Oh, it's a
For
truth.
real.
That's not a.
For,
That's not. There's nothing wrong with that
oh
statement.
my goodness.
A lot
Yes.
of people don't deserve to be parents.
People,
No.
people may get mad at you for saying that, but I mean, it's the truth.
It's the truth. It's
Everything is not for
definitely the
everybody,
truth.
and that's one of the things that's not for everybody.
And that's why you know, and at first I always used to look at like, you know, of course my views have changed. Some people that say they don't want kids, and I'm like, why don't you want kids? But some people know that they don't want to do that. They don't want to
Yes.
bring a
Exactly.
kid into the world.
Yes.
And I
Because
take my hat off to them for knowing that. For knowing that
yeah,
they don't. For
For
knowing
because
that's
knowing
some
that
not
and
I
them.
don't
respect
do
that.
it.
I
Respect
respect
that.
that. I don't have a
Yeah.
problem with somebody
Yeah.
not wanting. You know, my only thing is, it's like, and it's just my thought fashion. It's like when you gone, it's like that's the end of your.
Your
Yeah, it's
legacy.
like
your
legacy.
lineage is
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like
your
the end of your
But
legacy.
guess what? When you go, you don't even know. So guess what?
Yeah, you know.
But I mean, I
that
guess
is
they're
true.
But
We're not,
I
okay.
we're not
guess you
coming back.
know before you leave that your life
Yeah.
form is still
Yeah.
you got
Yeah.
something you helped create
I
is
feel
here.
you. I
So
feel you.
Just
but
like
that's my only thing with that. But if a person don't want kids, it's understandable.
That's
Kids are
right.
hard.
Yeah.
Kids are hard
Hey
to deal
yo,
with.
Yeah.
that's a lot of work,
it's
and it don't end when they turn 18. It's
it
a
is
lot of
hard
work.
Does
to
it?
It's a
do.
lot
And
of work.
for some, it gets worse.
It's
And
a lot of
Yeah.
work.
and some know they have one and they say, hey, that's it. They don't want no more. And you know, you got to respect that too. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
some just continue knowing
uh,
they should have stopped.
uh, I know a few
Well,
that
all
I
in,
know a few that got a
all
few
in.
that got a few.
like they just keep going. Like, are you gonna stop?
Yeah.
Are you gonna stop? Or are you
Men
okay?
that can't. But listen, if you gonna have them, you gotta be committed to taking care of them. Though that's the
Exactly.
only thing. You know.
He is on my
Dre, you on one tonight, huh, Dre? Dre is
now.
on one.
But is we have what's it? Oh, the great Nick Cannon. You
Yeah.
know, just
Shout out to
dumping.
shout out. Hey, the world was being depopularized, and
Oh,
Nick
he filled it up.
stepped up to the challenge.
He
And
should move to what's that?
has,
He said, "Don't worry,
They run low
super
in China. He should
sperm
go.
is
He should go over there.
here."
out
Yeah.
here impregnating every Instagram model and every wild and out girl he can find.
That's crazy.
I hope. Well, he ain't even being safe, but that
Go
kind
ahead.
of what it is, I guess. Kind of is what it is.
I cannot with Lola.
Yeah,
You
kids are a blessing too. You know, don't get us wrong. We say
Anybody mess with you, Lola?
kids are definitely
Kids
a
are
blessing.
definitely a blessing.
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
they are.
They can get hard to deal with at times too.
Yeah.
Just that's all we saying. We ain't
And,
saying.
and funny thing, and I know we always think if you raise them right, it's always going to turn out right.
And that's why
It's not always the case because they get around the wrong company and
Yeah.
fall in. Sometimes you can't pull them out. Sometimes, but thank God that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord, you gotta thank God.
Thank God that didn't happen.
I mean,
Oh Lord.
that's true. I mean, and that's why sometimes you need both parents there because for
Mhm.
one person to do it,
You need
that's
balance.
horrible.
It's hard for one person. You need balance. You
Yes.
need balance, man. And my hats off to everybody, male or female, that have to do it on their own. My hats
Yeah,
off
man,
to you guys.
Yes,
Because
it's
with
not
two
easy.
people, it's still rough.
Still rough with two, but just imagine one.
That's why
That's why I said thank you, mama.
I will say I am blessed that I have an awesome husband that takes care of my youngest, and his dad take care of him too. And it's wonderful that you have two strong black
Teamwork.
men in a black little boy's life.
Remember when we was growing up, they say it
Two
takes a
dads
village.
better than one in this case.
Remember when we was growing up, they say it
Got
takes a
double.
village.
And it literally
does.
Yep,
You know,
it
if
does.
you can't give your kid, somebody else might can be there to give
Mm-hmm.
them that
No
that
doubt.
love, that you can't give them, because you can't be. Sometimes you can't be the nurturer, the provider, the disciplinary, the counselor. So you can't. Sometimes you don't got all of that in you. You're gonna need somebody else to come. I might have to touch that leg up every once in a while, or somebody that can give a strong male. Hey, have a seat.
Yeah.
Boys, So it happens.
Yeah.
Here again on another Thursday night. We soon get back to proper form when we start getting ratchet on a Thursday night and righteous a little bit. But yeah, man, we're glad that y'all could tune in with us tonight. We enjoyed it, man. It was a good conversation. We was talking so much. I just looked up at the time and see that we about to go on 2 hours, so we got to get up out of here.
Shout out to all the black fathers out there and y'all
Black
is out
fathers
there.
matter.
And shout out to all the women that's not bashing black men.
Yeah, black fathers matter. Shout out to all the black fathers out there. Shout out to the superhero black moms out here. Y'all be shout out to all.
Listen. If you have children, and you're trying, that's what we want for you, because you can get better. Straight up, you can get better.
I see y'all out there, ladies, working these 2 and 3 jobs, coming home, cooking dinner, and still fending off, still holding down the house.
And man, if you got a woman and she's doing all that, you need to be there. You need to be there to support that.
I'm gonna let you know that now. I can't do all that. So these ladies are super. I'm gonna quit on one. I'm gonna quit on 2 of them 3 jobs. Yeah, we just got to be po-po.
I mean, and listen, hey, been there, done that.
Yeah, we just got to be po-po.
I'm not Superman.
Yeah,
I can work 3 jobs. I can cook, clean, all that. I can go out and take care of some kids.
Razor.
And my wife can do all that too.
Tonight. Working is my kryptonite. So you know. Hey man, thanks for joining us tonight, man. Hey Cass, man. I love the conversation with y'all tonight, man. It's always great to have conversation with you guys, man. It's an honor to be up here with y'all every Thursday night. It's an honor to be up here with y'all that we can conversate and have real conversation about what's going on in our community, man. And that's
facts mean something up here.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like the wall behind me.
Yeah, we just don't spew a whole bunch of nonsense,
you know what I mean? Just
real talk stuff, We ain't gonna tell you that we're gonna be good dads, and then you're gonna hear the mother of our child saying we ain't taking care of our kids.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not gonna hear that. No.
This ain't it here. It ain't
not that
here. This is not that. Here. No, not here. Not here.
Don't worry about that.
We said we was perfect. We said we in there handling business. That's what we said.
We're gonna stick around.
That's right.
The wheel fall off, and we're gonna put it back on and keep rolling.
We're there all day, every day for it.
That's all it comes out.
Even if it's a spare tire, it's gonna keep on rolling.
I'll roll on the flat until it sheds.
Right until the wheel fall. Right until the wheel fall off.
I roll around the flat until it fall apart.
We gonna make it to that. We gonna make it.
We gonna make it happen. Hey man, Lola, shout out to Lola out there in the comment section.
Lola B. Nicole got you, huh, Lola? Nicole got you.
Hopefully Nicole ain't did down to your place that dirty. That everything will be back together by
that old battle ass Nicole.
Lola don't want Nicole. Lola want Mike.
And make sure that take care of yourself down there. Last time I saw the hurricane and stuff come, I see sharks and in the neighborhoods and stuff. I'm like, I changed my mind. Florida.
You might want to relocate, Lola. I'm just saying, you might consider a change of scenery.
Yeah, hey, I was hell bent and going to Florida.
Hey, bro, if I'm lying, I'm dying. I was on the same train.
I said, boy. I sent Razor them pictures and videos I saw, and I said, boy, I don't think Florida to move no more, my boy.
Them sharks swimming around in that water.
Neighborhoods, alligators swimming through neighborhoods. I was like, what the?
I was like, I saw a nice condo by the water. I was like, man, that's nice.
Nah, that
could be me, but then I was like, ooh, too much.
No.
Too many storms, too many sharks in the water.
I ain't about to get eat by Mother Nature.
And they be walking like it's just chilling. They just be like, and and people be walking. Did y'all ever see the video of this older white man? An alligator was coming towards him, and he hit him with a frying pan, like on his. He was like, pow, pow, and the alligator turned around and
listen,
brave.
He's too brave. Hey, I call it the non-emergency number for help. Hey,
you guys find the video, I'm gonna send it to y'all. He hit that alligator with that frying pan so
I don't like alligators. I don't like snakes.
I'm gonna lock the door and call it non-emergency number.
Alligators, snakes, and sharks. Yeah. I don't want no smoke.
Yeah, me neither.
Keep me out of that. I don't want no smoke. But yeah, man, thanks to everybody that joined us tonight.
Yo.
You know, love the conversation, man. It's a real conversation to have. I'm glad that we had it, man. You know, hopefully somebody was listening to us and can take some words of wisdom. Ladies out there that feeling like they ain't no good black fathers out there because there's a little situation going on. There's a lot of us out there, man. Just it goes. You got to sift through the
Also,
the
get out the pool that you're in and find another pool to get into. You know, sometimes you can't do it in the same pool.
Get out the doo-doo pool.
You're gonna get the same trash every time.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Keep digging in the trash can for food. What you think you're gonna find in there?
Pools. Switch
Listen,
pools.
Every time you go in the trash can to find dinner, what you think you're gonna find in there?
Trash.
Put it like this: you can't stay at the unleaded pump if you want premium. You're not gonna get it. You cannot stay there. You can't get it there. You gotta switch pumps.
Can't go to Chick-fil-A for steak.
Exactly.
Thank you. You gotta go to Roadhouse.
You gotta go to Texas Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Yeah. And speaking of that, we out of here.
All right, y'all. Be good, everybody.
Peace.
One love.